Hello, bot viewers, and welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum. I've been just given some chips, so please excuse the food noises. But also, please take note of the warnings on the screen. There are insensitive and outdated depictions of mental health. We will address them if they turn up. We might not come across any today, because we're right in the middle of the old actual plot, instead of all the mental health tropes, hopefully. And also flashing lights. When we're in detective mode, instead of it just being like an on-off, Bruce will occasionally flick through all the like different colours. So like he's flicking through UV, etc. It's quite flashy. So just look after yourselves. With that in mind, let's go. At least there's no crying flesh slug baby who chases you. That was a disclaimer and a half, wasn't it? How do we phrase I'm being chased in Resident Evil Village by a giant crying baby? Instead of like depictions of scary baby, it was like, what does that mean? So we were just like, let's just straight up say what it is. Did what it said on the tin. It was horrible. Second time round, still horrible. So, I need to return to the surface via the sewer system. Have I just had a big fight? I've forgotten everything. Too many Batmans spoil the plot. There's a flashy bit coming up. Yeah, okay, thank you for the warning. Actually, it might have rewound slightly because it's auto saves, doesn't it? So I've got to go up there. Ooh. Okay. This seems fine.
Hey, this is weird. The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, rewound
it. Dr. Young put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
Joker's making an army of Banes, but worse. It's based on Bane's venom, but it's much worse. Also, I can't grapple to any of these bits because the wall is not stable.
This area is falling apart. It's not safe to use the grapple. I need to climb up the old-fashioned way.
Okay. You alright there? Bruce, do you need help? It is a bit System Tomb Raider, isn't it? Also T, yes, I know, right? Also hello. I mean, on the plus side, we do get some Suicide Squad.
I've hacked into her email account.
This year.
2 mails stand out.
But yeah.
The first is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second?
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment. Says it's too dangerous. He's not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes, a picture of a dead baby and a threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you, I want what I paid for. And then another joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
What is interesting is you can hear a difference between, like, this Bruce and Suicide Squad Bruce in terms of, like, you can hear Kevin's voice has aged, which probably wasn't intentional, but it's quite nice because obviously, yeah, it is Batman, like, starting out. How's the volume, by the way? Does it need to go down a bit? Because it is plinky plonky. I've never played this one, T. I've played the others, but I just haven't played Asylum. Also, sorry, these chips arrived, so I'm just trying to eat them now before they go cold. I don't know if it's going to be a tad too loud when fighting happens. We'll have to see. In theory, they'll also help with brain power. Whee! Oh my god, Bruce. Ooh, okay, level up, sure. This is very weird. This linear, like, this has blown my mind. I completely forgot that there wasn't like a comprehensive skill tree all the way through. More resilient outer shell. Yeah, I will take the armor upgrade. The pictures for these as well. He's an angry, angry man. With no neck, apparently. A little bit worried about poison ivy, because it does appear that several people in chat are like, poison ivy, that was a pain. It was like, oh god. So we'll see when we get to that. Very Judge Dredd art style. I think there's a crossover. I'm sure Batman and Dredd have done a comic together. But also, yeah, I think there's some crossover artists as well. He's just very angry. Angry boy. Can I get in here? No. Whee! It's more because it's clunky. Very. Oh no, not mashy controller times. My thumbs. That's one thing that's not stood up well. There's no accessibility in this. So, in any of them, I think, as well. So, I'm going to have to button mash a lot. Oh. I didn't tell you to just walk off the edge, but okay. I hope that Suicide Squad has pushed to... I mean, it's got to. Oh, you put me back here. Thanks, game. It's got to have, like, tap to toggle or something, because otherwise I'm going to have so many problems. My thumbs. I did... the Origins fight I had with Freeze. My thumbs hurt the next day. Who does that? Dodge, evade, quick fire. Oh bugger, okay. I mean that's alright. If it's not mash A to pull a grate kind of stuff, I'm a bit better with it. Oh, for goodness sake, Bruce. Ridiculous. Oh, how are you this bad at aiming? There we go. Oh, God.
That trophy was a test. Well done. You passed the elementary grade.
Who will I cast for the new Batman and Robin movie? I'd like the Batgirl film back first, to be quite honest, before we start making new things. Is it supposed to be part of the RPAT universe, or are we scrapping the RPAT universe now? So I'm just finishing these separate. I'd rather have the Batman 2. Hi, Deathball. don't really know. I mean, I think there's nothing wrong with the original Batman and Robin film. I think it's high camp gloriousness with some ridiculous stuff. Oh, do we have Ben Affleck as Batman in the movie? Oh god, that film. Hi Barry. I don't know enough. Oh, the Batman 2 is coming. Oh, that's fine. Ignore me then. That's fine. What era of Batman and Robin is it? In terms of, like... Is he just finding Robin? Or have they been established as a duo for a while? Year 2. So we're talking, like... late teens Robin and... early mid-20s Bruce? The animated Batman shows are a fantastic place to start. They are still hailed as being one of the best bits of Batman content outside the comics. I would also recommend, Joey, the original Batman and Robin, which is fantastic. And obviously the Adam West stuff as well. Like, the thing to understand about Batman is there are many flavours. Some of them are moody and serious. Some of them incredibly silly. Oh, it's not Death in the Family that they're doing, is it? If they're doing the Death of the Family storyline, I don't think I want to know. Don't know. I don't think I'd be bothered with more trauma. No Oracle times, none of that stuff. Like, sure, put her in. Oh god. Oh, I died. Yeah, allow me to break the ice. That's the thing, right? I need that stuff in there. Because that's the association I have. No Killing Joke, no Death in the Family. Those can just stay gone. They're too grim. And we've got the Dark Knight. We've got the Batman. I would be up for, as I said, a campier, more Adam West, Batman and Robin style. But I guess that's not in my choice times. What? Oh, I'm glad you've decided to provide that information. I had no idea. It's not actually helped me, has it? Go around again. Excuse me, Batman, is your plate ready? It is, thank you. Hang on. I didn't use the fork either. Ghost chair. Yes, hello. No, that's a very weird relationship if Cliff is Alfred, and it implies that he does everything, which, to be fair, he does do quite a lot. Does do a lot, but I clean the bathroom. No. Thing is, the only, like, Batman's romantic love interests aren't particularly great. It's like, what? One of us is Batman, one of us would have to be Catwoman, Talia, etc. But, like, literally his room, he has to go past my room to go downstairs. So it made sense to ask. There we go. God, who would I cast? Who would I cast in those roles? I think is I'm not really down with the kids on, like, young actors. Obviously, you could be slightly older or younger and play those roles because it's just what you look like. But God, I don't know. I don't even know where to start.
Session 2. Patient name, Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Croc.
So, is this the part where you try and
Where's the
reason
mouse
with
back?
me?
Shouldn't be
Find out
there.
why I did it, Doc.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. So, how about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Oh, you think? Keep believing that, Doc.
Oh, there we go. Probably go with some of the TV actors. Well, what's wrong with the guy who plays Dick Grayson in oh God, what's it called? You know? One sec. Hang on a sec. For fuck's sake! Sorry, I'm just trying to phrase something. I'm dealing with a bit of back and forth on a sponsored post. Okay. Right, that's fine. I'm doing some more work this evening. Right, that can go. It's alright. Got to do some stuff. Did he skip leg day? They're pretty chunky. Like, it's not that thin. I think it's these top bits just make it. If they didn't have this, like, rubber ring weird muscle here, I think it would be a bit better. Speaking of Nightwing, have they scrapped Titans? Well, maybe. I assume so. But Nightwing and Titans. I liked him. He was quite serious. But it was, his head does look very small. That is true. That is true. Sorry, today is going to be a very on and off tangential day because I'm also trying to, in the background, deal with sponsored content on a very quick turnaround. Peak swimmer build. That is true, actually. Little head, streamlined. No hair, streamlined. I don't know if I want David Tennant as the Joker. I feel like he's done enough of those roles in the past, Jessica Jones, etc. I don't want Tom Holland anywhere near Batman. Controversially, there are better Spider-Man. And also the Uncharted film. So I'm not Like, Tom Holland is lovely, but I think he is a little bit like playing himself, basically. Yeah. So I don't necessarily think that he is going to be able to translate to. Certainly not Batman. He's too young to be Batman. Like, in the face. Oh, that's just... Like, you couldn't have him because of Dredd, but Carl Urban. That's the thing as well. We need a chin. You've got to cast someone with a chin for Batman. I don't know who that is. Alan Rickson? Oh, God. Just showing my lack of him. Hang on. Oh, him from from the Fast and Furious and Titans. Oh, is that what's it? Really helpful. He's Raphael in the Turtles, actually. Oh, he's also in Hunger Games. I have seen him about. Oh, he's also the facial image, physique, and movement in Beowulf. Hank. Oh, yes, it's Hank Hawk. It's all right. I had to look and see what character he was. I don't think he could be... Well, he could be Bane, but what's wrong with him maybe being Batman? Just, like, there's a bit of chin there. I know that he's played superheroes. He's played several. And also, by the fact that he's Raphael in the Turtles several times, implies that he can do Moody. Because Raph has got an attitude. Batgirl as partner rather than Robin? Sure. You could be in between Robins as well. Like, Nightwing could have happened. Batgirl could be about. We've seen a very healthy, in Gotham Knights, a very healthy Bat-Fam relationship. So... stuff like that. I'd like a bit more of that, because it's all very, hello, I am Bruce, I am alone, and more, apart from Alfred, and sometimes I have Robin. More. I'm going to, like, gloom in a corner, which I do like. I like a bit of gothic, moody gloom. But I would just like some wholesome Bat Family content. Now I've seen it in Gotham Knights. Now I know that it's possible. I would like some. Thank you. That has not been a TED Talk. That's been me getting distracted by Discord. Hello? Explosive gel. Batman's plastique face, yes. Yeah, everyone's a bit too shiny and a little bit dead in the eyes. I didn't realise that Bruce had such blue eyes. But here we are. Oh, this is the exit of... Right, yes. This is the old abandoned building that I found earlier.
Joker again? Don't worry about that. I put a few surprises along the way. Decides to turn up and spoil the fun.
Pardon?
Oh, and if you hear a shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt. It's the Bat Hunt. Still, you might want to check your health insurance. Who am I kidding? You don't have any.
Snipers. Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
Just instinctively went to higher ground. Oh. There's some boys down there, but they've not got guns. It's just this guy. Will you calm down, random violins? Oh god. Hello, I'm not here. Don't think he saw me. Monsieur. Hello. bonjour, good day. Right. Okay. Favorite Arkham City night? Well, I mean that you have just listed 2 out of 3 as your top 2. I don't know. It's been a while. To be fair, there's issues with all of them. I'd probably say City. Arkham Asylum, too Asylum-y. Wild, I know. City, I learnt a lot of stuff. Was pretty decent. Probably, I think, is the highest rated across the 3. Night, for some reason, worked perfectly for me at launch, but it was pulled from Steam because it was so fucked. So I don't think we could afford to give that one of the top spot. Basically. Oh, bugger. Right. Oh, shit. Oops. Can't do the knife thing in this. Like, there's no knife defense. So, I'm trying to remember how to do something. There we go. The danger violins need to calm down. I don't know why they were just... They kicked off far too early. I gave the game away immediately. Hang on a sec. Sorry, this is... yeah. Right, okay. It's alright, sorry, this is a thing. A thing! It's a pain. It's a freaking pain. But it's all good. There we are. You don't see a Batman Beyond? I'd like a Batman. I'd like more Batman Beyond in general, actually. But yes. The cape physics in this is lovely. Again, sorry, there's a very last minute. It has to be done before the weekend, and then I'm not here for 2 days next week. So it's like I need to get ahead of it now. But it has to go in for like 2 rounds of approval and tweaks and stuff. So I'm trying to nail down whether the first bit is actually what they're looking for, and then I can do the next bit. Which just was working till 10:30 last night, which if you're young, you'll be like, that's not a problem. But when you're old like me, it's yeah. So I think I've got to do a bit more tonight. It's a bit chiller tonight. It's just some game capture. I'm not old. No, not in reality, but in the world of the internet and content creators, I'm pretty freaking old. You're up until 5 a.m. every day, lol. Luckily, you are, well, not luckily. At some point, it'll catch up with you. Good luck with that. Right. Was up till... Because that's the thing, is like, it wasn't just staying up a bit late doing random things. It was like, I've got to draft some content. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. Oh my god, there's so many of these things flying around. Right, I could go to the mansion. So ideally through these doors. Show Batman. There is Batman. So there's a couple of ways you can do content, right? There's like scripted content and there's unscripted content. Sometimes sponsored stuff requires both. If it's like a produced thing. And so with this specific thing, it was like, I need to make some notes just about like what I think. But I don't want it to be so scripted that it sounds fake. That's the danger, because it's like, I don't need the script for that. There have been ones where it's like, I have a certain period, I've got like 2 minutes on Twitter to tell you everything about a laptop. It's like that, I need to write a script. Because otherwise, there's so much detail, I will struggle. Oh, shit, hello. Sorry, I was looking around. Looking around for the riddle. So last night's one was a lot less scripted. I had notes, but it was like, I need to talk about some things. It's a minute-long video. So it's like, I need to just sort of mumble a couple of times, do a couple of takes, see what comes out best, and then like try and edit it together. Because I feel like if you're trying to talk about something that you really enjoy, like what's your favourite blah in a game? I'm not naming anything in this game to give it away. But it's like, I want to be able to go, oh, I really love this because of this. And I feel like that bit, if I scripted it and read it, it would sound, or at least to me, I know it would sound weird. Did you really use your first time chat to drop that? Alien. Yeah, maybe don't come into random channels and make jokes about Putin. Or Will Smith, thanks. Yes. Yes. Bye. Bye indeed. Bye. There we go. Job done. It's like, why would you come in and do that? It's you. You are the Joker. Like, don't come in and comment on a situation that has just good grief. 2 situations in one there.
I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. Be careful.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not the time kids get off school. It's 1 o'clock. They shouldn't be out of school yet. Actually, they're probably on the lunch break. But I just, yeah, for goodness sake, there is a war in Ukraine. Russia have invaded it. What on earth are you going to come into people's channels and make jokes about Putin? Like, fuck off. And then, obviously, you know, there's slightly more context to the whole Will Smith thing. She's got frickin' alopecia. All of that. Just get out. Like, just don't make jokes at the expense of a woman. That's how the entire thing went horribly wrong. Also, probably allegedly drugs, but you know, just fuck off. Some of the schools are off, are they? I thought it was just uni. I thought teachers' secondary school was a different day.
You know, accidents do happen.
Right. Yeah, no, this is good. It's all levels. Right, okay. Shout out to... Ooh, hello. That man. Oh, he's there. Oh, you little shit. There's loads of them.
Keep an eye open for any flying rodents during your duty.
Bye-bye, Beth. Mwah!
She's got really blue eyes as well. Did everyone just get one... one shade of blue in their eyes? Sorry, I completely forgot we were going into a new zone and therefore there might actually be snipers. Sorry, my Batman lazy skills
Losing men like there's a plague in
are
town.
unreal. Woo.
I guess that is that. I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. Be careful. Those loose cannons, itchy trigger fingers, and, well, you know, accidents do happen.
God, is it the first? Oh god, it is. It's February now. No. God damn it, February. Time does fly. It's been January. Went really quickly,
Please remember
didn't
to
it?
keep an eye open for any flying rodents
Well, I
during
can't
your
hack it
duty.
yet, no.
I hear the asylum suffers from infestations from time to time.
Lectures are cancelled for 2 weeks. That is unfortunate, Pickle. But
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is
I'm sure you have plenty of
operational,
reading material to get
Joker
through.
will be the perfect test subject. Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when the mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
yeah, the I can fix you thing. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Basically, the entire institution is a sham, and none of these people should have been hired to work with any of these criminals. Because it's predominantly criminals here. This is not a place where you have someone really who has actual mental health issues that need sorting. This is just where we put basically all the stuff that's a bit supernatural as well, isn't it? So it's just a hot mess. It's a prison. It's a prison dressed up as an asylum. But yeah, unfortunately with strikes and that, like, you know, we've got to support the strikes because this is people's livelihoods and the ability to actually pay their bills, and also their happiness. And if you wanna continue to experience their service, whether that is the NHS, doctors, nurses, the postmen, teachers, firefighters, train staff, then their happiness goes a long way. They're not asking for absurd amounts. Their pay rises have been consistently below inflation, and also they've been messing around with pensions with the teachers. As I said earlier, Kieran's put a nice little bit in Discord, which Moobot slapped in chat earlier, that explains why the strikes are happening for teachers. Yes, the warden is using the asylum to help further his enrollment to become mayor. Yeah, the whole thing is corrupt. I mean, it's Gotham, so none of this is a surprise, but is corrupt. Hello.
Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and
There
I hope
he
it helps you
is.
all become
Oh, there's
more
two up
productive
there.
in our task of taking over.
So yeah, I appreciate it's a pain if you're studying, especially if you've paid, you know, you're at uni and you paid to study. But you know as much as I do that the way that your credit courses work, there is so much extracurricular, non-lecture based stuff that you need to do reading on or learn about. This would be the time to do it.
Hello again, boys. It's me. Please remember to take good care of all our hostages. They're no good to us dead. However,
I know that doesn't translate for everything, like if you've got lab and stuff like that, you've got to do sciencey things, it's slightly more of a pain. But there are also procedures in place for dealing with things like having to cut lectures. We've just been through a pandemic where the universities have had to do stuff, so yeah, there will probably be systems in place. They're not doing it to fuck you over. They don't hate you. They're doing it so that they can afford to live.
any available psychos, killers, maimers, and murderers that
Basically.
are not yet in the old mansion? Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you to the man himself!
I am going to try for... If I go here, I think I can do a ledge takedown. Yes, I can. Hello. Get off. Oh, shit. Yeah, knowing uni management, there might not be, yeah. Yeah. That is true. But, like, a lot of things... I know, like, if it was, any of the humanities... Just give them the frickin' presentations as a digital printout thing. They can read it. On the third week, when it resumes, ask them to bring questions. Sorted. Well, not sorted, but, you know, there's ways.
So, what you gonna do when we're finally out of here?
Hey, I've got a cousin in Metropolis who needs some heavies for his security company. You know, knocking on doors, collecting money.
Breaking some legs and we don't pay.
Good times. You want in? I can put in a good word.
Huh?
Hello. Oh shit, that's not work. Okay, so I was trying to do a shortcut that is not the shortcut in this. Hi, Mab. Oof. Oh. That's annoying. Yeah, like Batman doesn't kill, but like he will completely and utterly paralyze you. The vent takedowns, especially the Arkham Origins ones. Like, there's no way he's not breaking their necks. It's absolutely absurd. He is absurd. He's such an absurd boy.
I returned to my work, but I could not shake the pictures from my mind. I should have been repulsed.
Oh.
Joker here with a little update for you all. First, the good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news, she's not talking. She's hidden a document somewhere in the mansion. I want it found.
Nope. The main man. Surely it's that.
Search every nook and granny. There's a prize for whoever finds them.
I need to find those notes before Joker does.
Hurry up and find it. Prize, huh? That's the prize he gave out.
No, it's not happening, is it? Fine. There is a grate to pull down, so I'll just do that. There are so many teeth. What are you doing? You alright? We didn't press pause there. Pressed RB.
Shut up! Just keep looking!
Are they guns? No, let's just have a fight. Bonjour.
He's here. You're going down. This'll hurt. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gonna hurt.
I got bored of waiting for them to hit me. Free flow's great. That's his knee, but he's clutching his head. Whee! Because he stood up too soon. Bruce, that's not where Bruce thought he was. A commemorative plaque for Jim Gordon on the wall. Alright, I'll have a look for it in a sec. Let me just grab this whilst I'm thinking about it. Oh, dear me.
The only way I could have made that one easier to find is if I strapped it to the hood of that ludicrously ostentatious vehicle of yours.
How dare you? I like my ludicrously ostentatious vehicle. How else will I demonstrate my large penis energy?
I'd have solved all the puzzles by now.
See you, Barry. Have a good one. You know, if dressing as a bat and running around the streets punching people wasn't enough. Yeah, Riddler doesn't know what good grief. Riddler with his cane and his hat and his suits, depending on which version it is. I've solved all the puzzles by now, but yes, you made them. Yeah, I missed that. That's the thing. If you make puzzles, yeah. Unless you somehow completely and utterly manage to, I don't know, become an amnesiac. You're gonna solve your own puzzles easy. Is that it? Oh. What? Oh god. Was it just for that single... I think it might have been. I'm gonna leave because that grate is unwell. Let's move away from the noise of the grate. Having a small bug out. Batman, Brave and the Bold. Is that the Batman and Robin one? Ah, cheers.
Patient interview 1. Patient was referred to me after the incident with Dr. Murphy. He appears to have suffered a breakdown of sorts. I believe it was brought about after the loss of his wife and child. As yet, the patient has been unable to speak. Continued observation shows little mental activity. It's as if the shock of what he saw triggered his mental collapse.
Yes, that's called trauma.
It's him. We found him. Break down the door.
Note to self. As ever, it is difficult to continue my research under such conditions.
Step away from Dr. Combs. Now. Get down on the ground. We found him. Someone get a medic. Oh, God, what's he done to him?
Your Xbox 360 isn't doing so good. Get yourself a... I don't use it a lot. I do have an Xbox. Just because I don't. By sheer coincidence, we don't get a lot of Xbox exclusives that I can't play on the PC, right? But I would say it's probably worth just going for an Xbox Series S or X, depending on... I can't remember which one's the disc one. I've got the non-disc one, because I ain't got any discs. But I think you can also get them on price plans as well from Microsoft themselves. So they're quite affordable. X is the disc one. So if you've got old discs, have a little look. I can't remember if Xbox 360 stuff is all going to be backwards compatible. If it is, maybe get the disc one. If it's not, get the digital. It's nice and small. I love the PS5, but I think it is definitely a leap if you're going from Xbox 360, because you will have to basically learn like a new UI and console setup. But also, it is quite a big, chunky boy. They are quite hard to get still. And, yeah. I think if you're already on Xbox, then I would say probably stick with Xbox. I think Batman might be on Game Pass. But I don't know. I don't think I have Game Pass. I've got all 3 of the Arkham trilogy. Yeah, and I assume you can still use your account. Yeah, the 360 account should be transferable forwards as well. So I think if you've got anything digital on it, then it should be fine. I got all of them for free when Epic did that like redemption thing. So I have all of them anyway, but I owned City and Night on Steam. Xbox Game Pass is great value for money. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love PlayStation. I love a lot of the exclusive titles. They're fantastic. But for affordability, Xbox. Just because I think that the console itself, getting hold of one is such a challenge. Xbox One's pretty good as well. Like the Xbox Series S, the small one, is effectively a fancy pants Xbox One. A little bit more souped up in terms of what it does. I think it is a little bit lower quality, but it still runs everything great. So yeah, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But yeah, if you're looking to upgrade to 360, then probably go for an X or an S. I had all the Tomb Raiders, but I absolutely would have got the Tomb Raiders if not. There was also a sale a while back where you could get all the old games for like 69 pence each, which was fantastic on multiple levels. It was nice. Oh, I like it when I get to actually do a full glide, the entire level, like length of a room. I love that for me. It doesn't happen often. Whee! Oops. No, Bruce, I'm sorry, I failed you. I failed you. Hey, Ben. Yeah, exactly, Darkstar. If you've got a ton of Xbox discs, then it won't be good for you. But for me, when I didn't have any, it was a no-brainer. Hang on. How are we... Oh, no. There's a door. There we go. I'm just going to leave.
I don't know. She could be anywhere. You're not getting out of here.
He's definitely not dead.
What's that collar do? Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar, but it sounds weird.
Suicide collar?
Well, they've got some other name, but, well, we just use them to monitor patients' heartbeats. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and a crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apples, bats? Standing around in the... let's see... the West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy knocking a little sense into cash. I'll tell you what. I won't spoil the surprise and let them know you're coming.
So we saw we didn't see the collar thing, but we saw a heartbeat thing with Bane, didn't we? In Arkham Origins, in the fight, the whole like, if Bane died, the bomb went off thing, or whatever it was. So this is very on brand for Joker, but yeah, slight pain in the bum. One sec. Okay. Gotcha. I'll... That's... Sorry, we're dealing with some stuff. It's fine. Well, let's wait. Okay, cool, sorted. It's all right. We're good. That can go, and that can go. Chisel Chin Batman. I know. This cell shaded thing. Very of the era, because Telltale and all of that was happening. But I love the fact it looks quite comic-like, but you could also tell that it is from a specific era of video gaming emulating comics, because the shading isn't quite there, is it? It looks pretty good. The models, I think, is just where it falls down, specifically the faces, and that's just how it be. This is like 3 generations. Like, it was for Xbox 360, but it was early, wasn't it? Or maybe it wasn't. Oh, definitely several leaps in software and hardware for gaming. You'd like a Judge Dredd? I'd love a Judge Dredd game. Get Carl Urban back. The poor man deserved a sequel. There was, I think, going to be a TV show. That still didn't happen. Give the poor man more Judge... In fact, give the people more Judge Dredd, please.
Cash is in the next room. Sounds like he's taking a beating. You better help him.
I would like it a lot.
You stay here.
Like, if he can't... If you're not doing a film, please, God, do a game with him. He's Carl Urban. He's been Éomer in Lord of the Rings. I think he'll be perfectly fine with a cheeky bit of mocap. Judge Dredd did deserve better. I think I'm going to need to get some sort of the hacking thing before I get in there. Not me just gently ambling about. I like these doors. They're incredibly useless, but very fancy. What this? Sorry, is this the records office? Good lord. Oh, guns. Oh, I hate guns. Oh, there. Okay, Cash is in here.
Sure you will. Harley Quinn is on her way up here soon. She knows ways to loosen your tongue.
Yeah, so Joey, it's Xbox 360, Xbox One. There's also the Xbox One X, which is the next one up. Then it's the Xbox Series.
There's nothing to worry about. Batman is on the way, but there's an army of you in there. He doesn't stand a chance.
Say this. Whee!
We've got the Hookman hostage. What are you doing?
You're just giving you a little hug. There you go. Just, you know, hanging about. All that jazz. Red Ring of Death. Oh, I luckily didn't get it, but I know someone who did. And it's like, oh dear. You are all very close to each other. Is this a good idea?
We'll come back when the bat is dead.
No.
Wait up! I'll watch your back.
If you have the Game Pass Ultimate on the Xbox One, you can play the X/X games through the cloud. Yeah, there you go. So, there's several tiers of Game Pass as well, Joey, where you might be able to play. It's good. Have a little peruse at some point. Because that's the thing. If you were just going in fresh and you were like, I want predominantly very story-heavy, crafted, narrative adventures. It's like God of War kind of vibes. That thing. I would say start with PlayStation. I maybe would say start with PlayStation Pro. Just because, again, like, price point and getting hold of a 5 is a bit of a pain.
Come on, find him. It's just an old room full of books. How hard can it be?
Hello. You've split up from the pack. That was your first mistake. And now I will away. Ooh.
Oh, God. I lost.
Anyone got a plan? We gotta find them, or we're next. You hear me? Batman? Can you hear
Ooh.
me?
Hello.
Show yourself.
Batman. Hello, I'm here. Oh no, this is not. Wrong corner, Bruce.
I'm coming with you.
Yes. This is perfect. Come on. Who's it gonna be?
I gave you a couple of simple tasks. They can't
Dude, come on.
find Dr. Young and the note. Has anyone actually checked off?
Is that gonna blow up? Oh god. I think it might be. Excuse me, I'm just gonna move away.
I'm sure there used to be more of you down there.
Maybe it's fine. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Oh, hello. Kane? No, we're good.
Oh,
Here we go.
not anymore. Stay silent and I'll be back.
In the terms of Batman, what game was my first? Well, I definitely picked up Arkham Asylum. I just didn't play it, like, fully. I just did a little bit and was like, oh god.
Over here! Get us free!
So it might have been City. No, sorry, no, I stand corrected. No, it's the Batman game for the Sega Mega Drive. That was my first Batman game. Sorry, I just unlocked a core memory there. I believe that was tied into... Hi, Notch Toxin, how you doing? Was it Batman Forever? It was the Batman Robin sort of times that came out. I got it as part of a little, like, five games that my dad got given at work by a friend who was getting rid of a console, like, after the Mega Drive / Genesis had been out for ages. I think he literally bought the whole console and these 5 games, like a tenner, from his work friend. I had Home Alone, no manuals, so I had Home Alone and no idea how to play it. Batman, which I muddled through. Jurassic World, maybe Park. I can't remember which one. I feel like it wasn't the first game. Like, it wasn't a game for the first film. I think it was a game for the second. The Lion King, Sonic. And I added a few more things after. No, I didn't have The Lion King originally on Mega Drive. I played it on PC. But then I did get a copy. Yours was the Batman Cape Crusader game on the Commodore 64. Yeah. And equally, my first Spider-Man game was a game for, I want to say, the Game Boy Advance. But it might have been a Game Boy Color game. So, that's a long time ago. So long. Hello, boys. Lion King was great. Still horrible.
Thanks.
Simba's
Where did
Exile
Dr. Young
as a
go?
level
I
is
told her
just
to run.
cursed.
These guys came in looking for her. I told her to go to her office and hide.
Does she keep her records there?
I guess. She was pretty desperate to get in there. Her office is over there.
Thanks,
How
man.
long ago was this? I need to find her notes before Joker gets his hands on them.
20 minutes, maybe more. What's so important about the notes?
Joker wants them. That makes them important. Stay here. I'm going to find her.
Not a problem.
Okay.
I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
Hello?
Thanks for the help back there.
Arkham Control, do you copy? Over. What's wrong with this thing? Hello? Anyone there?
Mate, no one's around. Everyone's dead / asleep / has left. Okay, so if I go... I don't think I can go up here, right? But this is kind of what I need, is... I need to be able to get past these things. There's one all the way up here. Let's go have a look. This is the weird thing about this is it's definitely part of the Arkham trilogy, but it is a little bit more open world, and I don't know if I like that because I'm like, where am I going? There are choices in here. I don't remember City, although despite City is much more open world as in Gotham's open world, the levels I think were more linear. Your first game was Mario Kart on the Nintendo DS. My first game was, I believe it's Super Mario World on the Game Boy.
I've got a crew working over the dock for us ice
That would be one of them, or Jill of the Jungle for PC-DOS.
Not to mention the army of clowns.
My friend had the N64 Mario Kart, I think. Oh yeah, no, this seems to work. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna just check if there's anything. Oh, no. Pac-Man on Atari. Yes. Also, I think my friend had Lemmings, if memory serves. Oh, also, copious amounts of poker games, because that's what was available on the little floppy disk drive demo things that you got from gaming magazines. So, like, there's just a poker game called, like, Caesar's Palace. Imagine someone's first game being, yeah, poor E.T. Poor E.T. Somewhere out there. Did they find it, actually? Oh.
That one could have been solved by a monkey. But good job, nevertheless.
Yeah, you know that they, like, dumped them all. Did they find where they dumped them all? Basically, well, that's the urban myth, isn't it? That somewhere out there, there's a bunch of Atari cartridges of E.T. We just don't know where. You still have E.T. Hold on to it. My God. Like, it... you may never want to play it again, but that one day could, if it's not already, be quite expensive. It might be a collector's item. You just need to find the right E.T. fan. Hang on, what the... Oh, there. Sounds like a Star Wars Holiday Special. Oh, worse than that. Worse than that, because you can still find the Star Wars Holiday Special. They excavated the dumping ground in 2014. Oh, well then. I mean, I assume that a lot of those cartridges were probably long rotted away, because obviously you've got components inside that degrade. If they found any. I think that was probably it. There's a couple of other things like Seventh Guest that my dad got me, the original Tomb Raider, but those come after Jill of the Jungle and side-scrolling Duke Nukem. He would just be like, here is the floppy disk, have a little, and I just go down the list. And occasionally I do something like, as I said, the poker games, because they had blackjack, and I could count to 21, so that's what I did. If they went on, they probably just went on eBay as acceptable. To be fair, if you know what you're doing, we follow a lot of retro channels in this house, and if you know what you're doing, you can repair stuff to some extent. It's just whether the chips are absolutely ruined. Only a small fraction being over 1,300 cartridges. That's absolutely wild. With a portion given for curation, yes, lovely, and the rest auctioned to raise money for a museum to commemorate the burial. Amazing. I mean, the thing is, it is an iconic thing in gaming history, so it does need a bit of a commemoration. Oh, do you know what else I had? I had something called Wild Science Arcade. That was one of my first games, which no one ever knows. One day I'll find someone else who's played Wild Science Arcade. You probably will know Maths Blaster. I had the one called In Search of Spot. Back in my day, there were very weird educational games that were not really educational, very vague framework of education. There wasn't quite the... Like, Maths Blaster, I think, is still going on now, but it's a bit more, like, detailed. There's a breakdown for different grades and things. Or the archery game, yeah, I didn't have it, but I know of it. Yeah, I'll take armor upgrade 3. Yes. I also had, well, I didn't have, but I also, there was like a Bucky O'Hare vending arcade machine thing in, that I'd occasionally play on. Oh, and Tekken, actually.
You know what that means.
That was much later, but I used to play on a Tekken arcade machine when I went to swim class at the leisure centre. The old Flash games you could play on your computer. Yes, back in the days when we didn't realise how terrible Flash is. Just the vulnerabilities, unfortunately, with Flash. So that's, the internet has mostly retired it out, which is good. Excuse me. What do you think you're doing? Neopets is trying to make a revival, except they've messed it up. Did I have the map game to learn all the countries, or is that a Swedish thing? I didn't
Joker's
have the map
thugs were
game.
trying to get into that office. It looks like they couldn't get through the main door. Got to find a different way in.
That doesn't say that it didn't exist. I just didn't have it. What I did have... Oh, flashy detective mode incoming, folks. It's going to be stroby. It's not going to be like this. It's not going to be like this. That's not it. Like, imagine, like, 4 times worse for about 10 seconds. Yeah, I didn't have a map game, but I did have several Encarta, so like encyclopedia exploration games where you'd go and you'd learn about things and you'd go to the astronomy room and all of that. It's like an interactive escape room without the escapes, just the wandering around poking things. So I had that, and I also had something called Mario is Missing. This is way before Club Penguin. And also, no, sorry, Club Penguin. No, there was a pirate game before that, which was much better. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, so there was less of the like puzzle stuff. It was just more, oh, I'm gonna go look at planets. I'm gonna look through the telescope. You click on the telescope, you go to the telescope. But yeah, Mario is Missing is another iconic game that I played, which is a Mario Luigi game. Mario is literally missing. He's being held captive. Instead of rescuing Peach, you're rescuing Mario. And you play as Luigi riding Yoshi around iconic cities of the world, where you have to basically learn facts about these historical landmarks and then go to the tourist office. All of it being run by Bowser and his minions, by the way. Like, all the people have disappeared. And you have to answer several questions to get it right about various items to then win. So, yeah, very different vibe to Batman and that. But even then, I was playing so many different things at once. Even back when there were not that many games. In comparison to now. But yeah, I can't remember exactly what the plot of Mario is Missing was, other than, yeah, you're learning basically quite an organic way to teach kids about the wonders of the world, you know, history. Some of it's probably quite outdated now, but it also was not written from an English-British teaching perspective, if memory serves. There was just stuff that was more interesting. It wasn't Anglo-centric. Oh, that's annoying. I can go, that's where I came in. What about up here? What's down here? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there is a, oh, what the, calm down. There you go.
Easy, isn't it? Well, we'll see.
Ah, there it is.
See.
Yeah, World Science Arcade, you had physics-based puzzles and a ball, and the ball's properties would differ, as with the room, depending on what was going on. Like, it sounds peak. It's like Ball in a Cup levels of like a very different era of not toys, but games. But again, the idea being that the kids learnt without it just being like, learn this stuff. It was fun, interactive. I can't do physics. I've no idea how stuff works. So it hasn't quite worked out the way that I think my dad would have wanted it to. But hey, oh, the Bionicle games. I think a couple of people's brothers had that.
Someone has already got to the safe. The only question now is, who opened it? No sign of forced entry. Whoever opened it knew the combination.
Is it by any chance the lady whose office it is?
Let's see.
What the fuck is that skull behind
Dr.
him?
Young got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere.
Okay.
I need to follow her and find out where she put them.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god, the Timon and Pumbaa pinball game. Actually, you saying that, Ben, you've just unlocked that, you know the bit in The Lion King, in between levels, where you have to do the either the dropping, catch the bugs, or there's another one, which is pretty wild. It's like, oh my god. I can hear the music in my head. Which I'm not going to try and create or recreate, because it's less music and more what's it? Singing, chanting, isn't it? Oh, is that Black Mask? Is that what it is? That's Black Mask's mask. I was like, what is that thing that is just stuck on the wall weirdly? It's, for goodness sake. There you go. Oh, also, another one I had. Lego Racers and Croc 2. God, there's just stuff keeps coming into my head now. What have you done? You've, oh. Lego Racers was great, wasn't it? What a great little game at the time.
Oracle, I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to only show recent prints.
Jesus Christ.
If I follow these, I will find her or the notes.
I hope it works. Just so you know,
I'm gonna watch the Mario film in French.
Joker's bombs downtown.
I'm not even
full
kidding.
Of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought, it's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
She pressed spacebar to use items and drive. Yeah, and you know all the shortcuts. Yes, same. Oh, Earthworm Jim. Cliff played that recently, actually. I say recently. In the last 5 years. But I only had Lego Racers. I didn't have any of the other Lego games for blimmin' ages. Hang on, what's this then? No, that's her. So, shall I just leave? Yes. Lego Chess. Good God, they really milked that franchise early on, didn't they? Ooh. Ooh, you right? Why are you very insistent we went down there, Bruce? You alright? Hello?
Joker was right. He's over there.
Oh, gosh.
Waste him!
You okay, buddy?
Oh, shit. Oh, I somehow blocked it. Nice.
Punch him again!
Double knife man is a pain. There we go. Oh yeah, these were pre the current Lego games. Like the idea of Star Wars Lego, non-existent. It's pretty wild. It can be personal to some people's life, but no, I'm chill with that. He is older than me, yes.
Patient interview 6.
By like 8
Dr.
years.
Crane has been back in custody for 3 weeks. Regular sessions have been inconclusive. I am not sure he is actually insane.
Good evening, Stephen. How are you tonight?
Oops.
Patient interview 6.
Sorry.
Dr. Crane has been back in custody for 3 weeks. Regular sessions have been inconclusive. I am not sure he is actually insane.
Yes, I'm 103.
How are you tonight?
I'm conducting the session, Jonathan.
Of course. If that helps you cope, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's talk about the events 3 weeks ago.
Thanks.
What did you think you'd achieve? Dr. Murphy is still in therapy.
I wanted to understand him. His personal demons, his fears. It's all quite fascinating, really.
But you were a respected doctor. A brilliant mind. Now just another resident in Arkham.
Can I have a drink? A strong one? This kind of question bores me.
Yeah, we can have a pee break, don't worry.
Interesting choice of
Coming
words,
up to it.
Doctor. Tell me, what are you afraid of?
Many things. Shoes and strings and city wax and cabbages and kings. While the sea is boiling hot. Any Pajama Sam enjoyers? I didn't. I didn't know about Pajama Sam until I think Brutal Moose did a video on Pajama Sam. So no from me, but I do understand that it does have a fan base. An orange red cat and something about learning maths. Oh god. Not Garfield though, right? There was an Aladdin SNES game also available on PC. There was Aladdin, there was Lion King and Jungle Book, which were all available for PC. There was also the Little Mermaid game for, I want to say, Mega Drive and Genesis. Maybe a Pocahontas game as well. But the two main ones were the Aladdin and Lion King games, which have been re-released on Steam. And on Switch, actually. The Lion King is still a piece of shit. It's great, and then you get to Simba's Exile, and if you understand what that level is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just all the little rocks that you've got to, like, somehow jump your way across to. I've never completed The Lion King. I have completed Aladdin twice. Yeah. Those little rocks, especially the ones where it's not a whole jump, it's a half jump, so you have to sort of like wiggle your way over, but not quite. Fantastic game, but that level, hell. So, right, let's have a little break before we start tracking. Oh, actually, hang on. Okay. It's all right. If I'm in the right place, that box. I can see what's inside, Joker. How dare you? So, oh, this is broken now as well, actually. So we're coming back in this direction. Oh yeah, gargoyles as well. There was a lot of this, like Sega games actually. I forgot about gargoyles. It could be that quite a lot of these were available on PC. But certainly not easily to find back in the day. And I think also the fact that they haven't remade quite a lot of these probably suggests how popular some of them were and weren't. I feel like it rings a bell with gargoyles, but maybe I'm thinking, because the thing is I had Batman on the Sega Mega Drive, and there's capes and big broody times and gargoyles, aren't there? So it could be that I'm confusing the two. I was like 9 or something. So 2.5 decades ago. So yeah, where is... Sorry, I'm looking for the playlist. There you are. Right, words on stream. We're going to do a little bit... We're going to do a little bit of a break. I'm just going to go and, like, reset my brain, which has decided it's not playing ball right now. And then when I get back, we will continue. We've got this for another 2 hours, and then we're swapping it over to King of the Castle. So, see you in a few. Good luck with the words, and BRB. Hello. Sorry, I'm a little bit late back. The postman appeared. Since you're, I'll cut you off after this. Right. Spy. Or SB. No, it's a spy, isn't it? She espied her daughter rounding the corner. Thanks, Oxford Dictionary. There's also an award called the SB Award or the Espy Award. What's that for? Is that for excellence in performance, sports performance? Sorry. There you go. So not anything to do with a spy. It's ESPN's awards, right? Gotcha. Come on. Give me the screen. Thank you very much. That's what they want you to think, yeah. Oh, Batman. There you are. Hello. I'm back. Oh. I could definitely feel this in my hands. It's the tapping. It's the bashy buttons. I haven't heard it, but we had seen it, but we have a couple of folks who think have started watching Wolfpack. She has said on record, she's like, look, I don't appear in it really early on that much, so just stick with it. Which I think is quite good, because obviously they're going to be using her as she's the producer and she's in it. So I'm kind of glad that she said it, because obviously you'll have people going in expecting it to be all about her, where I think she's actually a mentor for the kids or something. You know, like that bit where she very briefly is a counsellor at the school. I assume it's basically that kind of thing. The Last of Us, yes, is a TV show. No spoilers in chat, please, because I know some of you are watching it, and I know you want to talk about it. But some people are waiting. It's on HBO, but you can get it on Now TV in the UK. And it's very good. Oh. Wake up. Wake up. All right. Ah. I'm on a wait. How you doing? Where could she be? Oh, she's gone this way. I'm chasing down a doctor who's gone on the run because Joker wants her. Because she decided she wasn't going to help him anymore with making an army of Banes.
I don't know. There's an army of us. Who did this? It's the bat. He's here. It must be him. Maybe it was Saz.
One day I'll get the multi-batarang, but that day is not today. Oh, none of them have guns. Excellent.
I don't like this.
Non-lethal. It's getting a little bit messy, isn't it, McCabe? Not super messy. That's probably down to technical requirements, though. I expect by night it gets very ragged. What does a bird need in the rain? I don't care. God, I'd be a terrible Batman, wouldn't I? Riddler just turn up and be like, what does this? I don't really care, mate. Really sorry, but it's so far down my list of priorities.
So where they taking us? No idea. Joker doesn't tell us his plans.
So hang on, is it hang on, is it just in that corner? Shouldn't shot when hungry now. No, that's how they get you. It's also why they have snacks at the checkout. Because you've got to stand there and look, haven't you? Tricksy little shop people. Oh, it's the Penguin's umbrella. Eh? Oh, hang on, it's there. Not just one umbrella, but 6. Oh my god. Hello. It's just at certain points it does feel like bullying. Like, definitely noticeably between like Arkham Origins, where guns are a problem, and this, where they're just sort of here. It's noticeable.
Welcome to the Arkham Library. History is so important. A traumatic event here, a murder there. It's enough to drive anyone crazy.
Ooh, you cheeky shit. Oops. Cliff's on work call, so I need to be on CAT duty. I think she's asleep. I think she's under the bed. Hi, Shen. But I'm not sure. She's been very quiet for a while. Which means when she does wake up, she's gonna be furious. That looks like it's broken. She's obviously not in this vent, but this is in the vent. Oh. Oh, hello. There's a skull. This is the first of the game series, yes. So, chronologically release order, this is the first. Chronologically, Batman universe, its origins, except it is not technically part of the Arkham trilogy. It's like a standalone filler thing that, whilst it is called Arkham Origins, I think they said at the time it's not part of the events. It kind of is, but it also isn't. There's some bits that do like go towards explaining why the asylum got opened and stuff. And Bane's memory loss in this. But, different studio. I like to just pretend it's part of it, but some folks don't. It entirely comes down to how rigid you are with the Batman multiverse. I'm just like, oh, Batman's. It is part of the universe, I thought. It's one of those ones where it's like, I think it depends on what year you ask. Because it's definitely set up to be. But... no. Hi, right. I think it depends on who you ask. Because, like, some people are like, no, it's not a Rocksteady game. God, this goes up quite a way. Oh, there's another grate over here. Oh. My thumbs, my God.
Reading the last age first? Shame on you!
What?
Well, here's the punchline.
What?
2 minutes, and the giggle gas goes boom. Cheering up those
What?
miserable doctors.
What?
Talk.
Shit. What have you done, Joker? What is this? Why is there gas? Oh god. Oop, yeah, indeed. Oh shit. They do use a lot of Rocksteady's assets. Nope, that is still broken.
Leaving the party so soon? What about the other guests? They'll just die if you don't turn up and save the day.
Not gonna lie, but... This way? Oh, this way.
1 minute 30 to go. Oh, gotta say, I'm getting bored already. Maybe I should just press the button and...
Oh, they're here. Oh god. See, I can't get in there. So... Lemon. Stop it. Ike, my dude, you did not. I'll still see the vent and keep going up. Shit. Ike, they're dead. They're dead. What's happening? I can't get there in a minute.
Remember the hostages? They're entering their final 60 seconds of remembering to breathe. Tick tock, tick tock.
Oh, there. Oh god, I didn't even see that. I am a terrible Batman. Oh my god. What am I doing up here? Bruce? Bruce, what am I doing? Oh my god. Throw a batarang, throw a batarang.
30 seconds left. I hope running about hasn't ruined that exquisite costume of yours.
Thanks, Star. That was not... that was not side-posted in any way, shape or form. Bruce was not prepared for that on a Wednesday. It's just like, I didn't even know where the staff were that it was falling on, you know? Like, the only reason I may be able to see them is because I put detective mode on and went downstairs a bit.
9, 8.
Are they safe now?
7, 6.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
5.
No.
4.
Oh, good. Okay, I thought we were done.
3.
Well, that's the end of that.
2.
Rippity-roo. Let's start again.
1. Boom! Only kidding.
Brilliant. So, if you don't do it, I assume it's still only kidding. Do you think I was going to go for the Riddler trophy? I just went in a direction, to be quite honest. I did not know what I was doing. And I still don't. As I said, I'm a terrible Batman. I just, you know, if someone runs at me, I punch them, and that's about it. But maybe, to be fair, that's very Bruce as well. Can I now leave? Be good. Oh, hello. Here you are. Yeah, there's no way I could have seen them. And not, like, between all the other dead, like, knocked out bodies and, like, blue skeletons, it didn't really narrow down who these people were.
Are they all gone?
Yes, you're safe.
Oh god,
What
this
happened?
lighting.
It all happened so fast. Some patients broke in, began tearing up
Bruce.
the place, like they were looking for something. Bill here fought back, but there were too many. They took Dr. Young. She rushed in here and they followed. I'm sorry. When I came to, we were all tied up. Doc Young was gone. I heard a voice on one of the radios. It sounded like they were being told to meet in the warden's office.
So, Dr. Young was trying to hide her research notes on the formula when she was caught. Where did you hide them?
Is it this book? Are you serious? Is it this book? I played Tomb Raider. Don't fuck with me in a library with books sticking out the walls. I mean, my god.
I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple with him.
What's that you got there, Bats? No, not the formula. What am I going to do? Who can help me now?
Where is
What's
my...
that? How about our old friend Zaz?
No.
I did bump into him on the way back from the gardens, when no doubt he was acting out some twisted fantasy. Maybe he could get her talking? I think he probably can. Great plan, Bats.
So, yeah, Saz is, unlike depictions in maybe Gotham TV show, which is a bit more assassin, this is a bit more someone who has a fetish for killing, right? Gotham, he does go off the rails a little bit, but it is kind of, he starts out as a bit more of an assassin. So I can't remember anything about Zaz in this, other than he's a bit extra. So this is where this warning also may come into it. Giving me, do you know what, actually? That's what it is. Some of the all body restraint suits, whatever we're calling them, that the prisoners have, giving me, is it Voldo in Soul Calibur? Yeah, Zaz is one of the more terrifying Batman villains. I think it depends on the depiction, because in then no, they're not really straitjackets because there's no flaps hanging off of them. Like they're just stylish, weird prison outfits they've given them to break up the monotony of the prison outfit. So they've just added like a bit of leather. Hi, Nunu. We're good, thank you. I hope you are too. Professor Pig Professor Pig is particularly as well. They're both people who are sometimes, it depends on how strong the depiction is, but quite often are depicted as having had a mental break of some kind and just straight up murder. So whilst you can do that and do it well and do it without insensitive depictions to mental health, generally not the case, especially in older, as we said, older stuff. So we'll deal with Zaz and then we'll run in the opposite direction. But yeah, there's a lot of is it Voldo in Soul Calibur? You know, the guy who's all like with his hands. There's a bit of that with some of the all leathery suit things. That's Voldo. Good. I'm glad that somehow that retained information in my head. Yeah, creepy clown guy. If you want to creep out your opponent in Soul Calibur, he's the dude who's like just constantly like this, and he will also like flip onto his back and scuttle at you, and he's got like claws for hands and feet. I say claws, I mean like knife fingers. Yeah, it just, he's unsettling in that. If you know how to play him right, he can be very unsettling. Not Pennywise, no, he doesn't subscribe to that kind of clown. Let me look up Voldo for you. Oh my god. Even the pictures are not right. Can I find, here we go. May contain content inappropriate for children. Yes, Xbox, that is an understatement. So, very quickly, just to show you what I'm referencing, this is Soul Calibur 6's Voldo trailer. I am assuming he's going to be just as weird as he usually is in this. But just for a reference point, this is what I sort of see when I see Zaz. Not all of this. Hang on. Funny idle animation. They've made him less weird in his movements. Is there any? Have we got any? Hang on. There he is. There he is. Like, do you see what I mean about this? Just that. It's that bit. Like, they've still kept it, I think, for the, like, taunts. But in the actual fighting, he looks a little bit less that. Oh no, there is still the worm. Yeah, he used to skitter a lot more. Yeah, a lot more skittery like behavior. Soul Calibur 4, yeah, probably very creepy. That's probably the pinpoint of the whole thing. So yeah, that's for some reason that's what I sometimes see when I think of Saz. And I genuinely don't know why, because they're not at all similar. But I think it is slightly the demeanor. I think there's a little bit of an unsettling nature to Zaz, especially when Zaz has played well. Having said that, again, have not seen Zaz in this, apart from maybe briefly at the start. So I'm not. I don't know what I'm expecting. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna go down here then. Is this broken? Yes. Rescue. Oh God. Oh, there's a door. Yeah, the door down there. Okay. Fast travel. I'd love some fast travel. Another sign of the times. That door? Maybe? Remember when Link was in Soul Calibur? Wasn't Yoda in Soul Calibur? I don't know what's in Soul Calibur anymore. I know Tekken and that's it. What? Can I go through this? Is this a bad idea? Maybe. Oh. Yoda and Vader. Oh. I didn't know because obviously that was... Oh no. And Starkiller. Oh, cool. We just walked into Scarecrow gas. That's what that was. I was like, oh, it's just a mild bit of gas. We'll just carry on, forgetting we're in Batman. I do like Scarecrow. Scarecrow and Hatter. I'm not into sometimes the backstory for Hatter can be very creepy stalkery. But I do like the idea of and I think is it City or Night where we have the trippy times with Ra's al Ghul. I do like those because it's like, yes, okay, it is drug use and all that jazz. If that's the main concern for you there, but it allows space to have very trippy, weird experiences without it being grounded in reality. So it means you could do more absurd things, like I think there's a Ra's al Ghul boss fight, isn't there, which is ridiculous. And I like it because it does mean you get silly things. Alice in Wonderland, I quite enjoy the Alice in Wonderland vibes. And the Scarecrow fight was quite fun. Very of the times though, very big boss in the middle, goes round, the camera follows you, which I'd forgotten those days. Cillian Murphy, I love so much. Like he is, Peaky Blinders main character, as well. Like it's great. I love him so much. He was really good as Scarecrow. Tommy Lee Jones is perfect casting for Two-Face. This is the thing though. I think it comes down to which camp you're in for Batman. I don't think Tommy Lee Jones would be good for like Dark Knight because there is an element of comedy to it. But for that role, yes, perfect. It's a really weird one because it's like in my head there are two types of Batman. There's the dark, gloomy times, which have a separate cast list, separate events, and there's the campy, lovely, colourful stuff, which is just more of a very like the animated series sort of area, which actually marries the two really nicely. So it's weird because I'm like, yes, Tommy Lee Jones, but also, what's his face wasn't bad either, was he? Oh, good. Schumacher's campy films as well, I love. Like, Mr. Freeze will always be Arnie. Like, the Cold Cold Heart DLC version of him is really good. Like, I do like the depictions of him in the games. But there is something about Arnie just shouting random puns about cold that I just love. Blocked reported. Jim Carrey can be a bit extra. I'm enjoying him as Robotnik. And he did definitely commit to the role. But I don't think I want to see... I don't know, Jim Carrey in a leotard is a bit much. I don't know what it is. It just amuses me too much. I think it's because he's so skinny. And hasn't he got ginger hair as well? Just for some reason, it amuses me so much.
I can't believe you insisted on sitting through that movie again, Bruce. Come on, we'll be late for Alfred.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Go easy on him, Tom. He loved it so. Alfred will wait. Keep up, Bruce.
Welcome to Crime Alley again. One day we'll get therapy, but that's not happening, is it? Do you know what? I'm just going to very gently turn this down because the bums are getting a little bit loud. Just a tad. There we go. Oh no, you're recovering from food poisoning. There's flashing lights in this and stuff, Arkham, so I don't think they'll set off nausea, but just in case. Like, you're already in a fragile state. Look after yourself. Thank you. His therapy is punching criminals. It's not good though. Jim Carrey would have made a much better Joker than the Riddler. Having seen him as Robotnik, I kind of agree. He's the right frame, especially if you're looking at the Riddler the Joker that's depicted in this. But I also in the Gotham show as well. You've got not Joker because they had the film, so they didn't want to use Joker because it confused people, so they called him Jerome, which is Cameron Monaghan, as in Cal Kestis from Star Wars Jedi. He's amazing. Willem Dafoe is the Joker, but then Hobgoblin. But also, yes, Willem Dafoe, just in general. Thank you. I'm also sad that we've not got to see, because of not having Batgirl, I am really sad that we've not had the Brendan Fraser Firefly. Yeah, that does make me really sad because I would have loved to have seen what he would have done with that because there's going to be some villainy in there. Also, yeah, obviously Heath Ledger as well for the Joker. But not in the campy. I wouldn't put him in the same film as Jim Carrey. Because his Joker is very different and iconic. So there's like multiple layers depending on which Batman. There are different people for different uses.
Where are you taking us?
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly there.
Daddy, please. Uma Thurman understood the brief exactly of Poison Ivy.
Hold it there, man.
Please, there's no need for this.
Stay where you are. I'll shoot.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Tom! Oh God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up.
Stay away from me! Run! Mommy!
The best part is pearls don't break if they're real, so Mummy had fake pearls, and they died over some fakes. And so the night is born. Again. Oh, I can get up. Thank God.
Kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay? He'll be fine. A kid like that with all that money, he'll be just fine.
Shut up, now. He's 8 years old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up. You hear
Gordon.
that? He's got a butler.
Gordon's advocating for him.
I just need to ask you some questions. Can I get you anything? You okay?
I'd love someone to lean into the fake
I know
pearl
you don't
story,
feel
yeah.
like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Gary Oldman. Really. Do you know what, actually? What's his face? Who's in The Batman? I really like as Commissioner Gordon as well. Can't remember his name, but I very much enjoyed that. Also, in one of the versions as well. Oh, is it in the Batgirl ones that we're not going to get to see? It's Thingy from Spider-Man. J. Jonah Jameson, but not. He does look like Damien from The Omen, doesn't he? J.K. Simmons did a good job. I was thinking about... hang on, I'm going to have to look this up because it's going to bug me otherwise. Don't show me pictures of him from the animated show. I'm specifically asking for... No, not Commissioner Pete Savage. Jesus Christ, Google, what's wrong with you? Jeffrey Wright in the Batman. Also, Bryan Cranston in Batman Year One. Ben McKenzie in Gotham. He's all right. He's very young. But I really like the Batman, like the RPAT ones. Like it's much more film noir detective times. But again, different flavour.
I don't know. It's this city. There's something wrong with it. And listen, son. Call me Jim.
Why can I hear carnival music? Oh, hello. He's also... Oh, yes, he's Felix in Craig's Bond, of course. Yes, of course he is. I knew I'd seen him somewhere else. But yeah, and I like that people are playing around with the roles and the styles. But they have definitely cancelled the wrong DC things. I really hope someone... Obviously, I don't advocate piracy because it's illegal. And as a partner Twitch streamer, I can't advocate anything that's against the law. But I do hope that there is a copy of Batgirl somewhere, despite the fact it's supposed to have been destroyed. Someone like a while back was just like, would you pirate this game? And I'm like, I can't answer this. Like, of course I wouldn't. It doesn't matter whether I would or not. Of course I don't. I do like the finger needles actually. I'm a big fan of finger needles on scary bosses. I'm not that bothered about Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Not bothered, to be honest. Cliff doesn't like her at all. Oh shit! Oh, those bad. At times.
You failed. Now suffer.
Tax write-off, Arkham, that's why. But it's like, why don't you do that with Flash? You know, that has an alleged criminal in it. Maybe now not convicted, not sure. But yeah, it's just like, no. Yes? So that it was a load of stuff that they cancelled, not just Batgirl.
Your mind will shatter like glass.
It's too late, mate. That's already happened. There's nothing you could possibly do to make that worse. Ugh. Oh, goodbye. They've cancelled what? They've cancelled Doom Patrol. Are you serious? The other Brendan Fraser property that was amazing. How dare they? Oh god. I almost got hit by a skeleton because I was too... That's ridiculous. I like Doom Patrol. It's amazing. If you've not seen Doom Patrol, you should. If you like, if you like Midnight Suns, if you like the concept of, or Runaways, like it's a DC version of that. It's almost like all the outcasts who have weird superpowers that are slightly awkward, and so they're not really with anyone else, so they're just the Doom Patrol. I would love. I don't know if Gal Gadot will be back. I've no idea. Didn't she? When did she do the song, the Imagine All the People song? That was her, right? There was some controversy. Not that seems to bother. Not that seems to bother Warner. 2020. Oh, I don't know. I don't feel like she fully delivers emotionally on the role. However, I am also aware that did she not, like, there's quite a lot of the actresses on both the DC and Marvel side have had a lot of shit from directors and things over the years. And I think she was one of the victims of all of that. But yeah, I don't know. The thing is, the problem is I grew up with Xena, and I'm like, she's Xena, and then also obviously the other Wonder Woman TV show. But Xena was more of my thing, and she's also technically like an Amazon, which is what Wonder Woman is. So I kind of that's my problem, is I'd like something a bit more in that direction. It's like once you've opened the Xena can of worms, there's no going back. I only just realised literally today when I was saying the tweet about the Gabrielle and Xena, like, it clearly they were together, clearly they were in love, but obviously no one wanted you, the producers didn't want you to think that. And I realised that actually I don't really know Callisto's actual role in Xena, because if I think back, the only frame of reference that I have in my head is that she's somebody's ex-girlfriend, which I must have headcanoned. Because I was like, why do you keep turning up and you're so angry? And there's just so many fighting. Like, so much fighting going on, and you just seem really upset for very little reason. Also, I don't think she liked Gabrielle especially. I can't really remember. So I was like, the competition. So, yeah, you started watching the show, rewatching it. I need to try and watch. I do want to rewatch it at some point. It's not even subtext. No, I know. It's so in your face. It's fantastic. Was it something to do with Ares? Probably. I mean, if there's trouble in Xena, it's usually because there's a man getting involved. If it's not Ares, it's Hercules, who can stay gone. Or Caesar, you know? Oh my god, Carl Urban was Caesar as well. Just to bring us back round to Dredd. Is it on Prime Video? But it's not. Oh, I might buy it. Have they done any sort of, like, is it HD in any way, shape, or form? Oh, it's not. Sorry, I'm just waiting for him to go around again. Also, yeah, Kevin Sorbo is a jealous little boy that Lucy Lawless did better at the whole thing. And also he's an anti-vaxxer, so he's dug his little weird bed.
Everything you see is under my control.
He is great. I do like him a lot. Character design for Scarecrow. And no. Oh dear. Oh god, Bruce, get up. Oh god, Bruce. Okay, go. Come on. Oh my god. Careful. Whee! Go. Come on. I mean, this is very, like, once you've done the Tomb Raider 4 boss fight, this is nothing. Escaping a large Egyptian god that's very angry with you.
I will break you.
Defy me first. Bye.
What are you doing?
Oops. Well, he lost his head. Oh my god, I just kicked that one off. That was amazing. Oh, yes. His acting is not good. Like, that's the thing, he just got incredibly jealous because she stood him up on top of everything else. Oh well. This does hold up as being, yeah, creepy. It's great. Get up. Bruce, get up. Oh no, the 7 S's of camouflage, mate. I'm good. His needle fingers are great. It's giving, actually, you know what it's giving me? It's giving me splicers in BioShock. That's what it's giving me. Oops. Oh god, Bruce. Please.
Stay still. This won't hurt.
Bruce, you're a piece of shit.
Now madness takes you forever.
Okay, that's fine. Bad Bruce. It's fine, we just go again. It's fine. This is just one of these things. Hi, careless. Ooh, sushi for lunch. Nice. I'm not entirely. Whoops. I'm not entirely sure what if Scarecrow. Bear in mind this is a fictional world. We know that mental health depictions are terrible. Anyway, I think everyone just has like vague things going on. Scarecrow does have an obsession with his fear. Not fear gas. Is it just called fear gas? So like he, depending on which version, he just like wants to gas everyone and make them scared and basically die from the hallucinations. How far they dive into exactly what his diagnosis is, I think does depend, but generally they leave it a bit vague. Sometimes he's inhaled his own gas, or he's experimented on himself, and that's driven him slightly mad, but psychosis may be root, but yeah, fear toxin as well, yeah, I think sometimes it's called. So yeah, as with everybody else, not actual diagnoses for anything, you'll have a lot of they're mad, or psychosis, or schizophrenia. Psychopath also gets thrown around quite a lot, and it's like, actually, it's probably more likely to be a sociopath in the instances you're using that word, but also still not probably accurate. So yeah, there's no diagnosing. There's, oh, they're mad, lock them up, and then let's do research on them, which is incredibly unethical. We also do know from a couple of when we entered the asylum, there's a couple of little trailery things that play that, like, welcome to the asylum. We offer these patient facilities, and we know that they have a child's area. So yeah, it's not ethical at all. He wanted to use his fear gas as part of an exposure therapy regimen, but he was denied funding. Is the animated series? So that's a good way of doing it, because you take the mental health out of it. It's an unfortunate accident, villain, protagonist, antagonist like thing, isn't it? So there's that. Cillian Murphy did play him in the Dark Knight films, yeah. But yeah, he's. What did you say, T? You said you think he diagnosed himself as obsessive compulsive with sociopathic tendencies. That means absolutely bugger all, though, if you stop and think about it. But that's kind of the weird little, like, it's just that. So that's the technical maybe diagnosis that he's given himself, but arguably he's also given it to himself. And as we can see, he's not necessarily 100% in the same reality as us. So yeah, the animated series does a good job of handling the mental health, mainly because it doesn't handle the mental health. I get why, because some of it is incredibly dark, and you're making something that's kid friendly. But they also rewrite some things to make it more of a, oh, I want to get revenge, or I've lost something or someone. So like Mr. Freeze, we know why he does it. He wants to save his wife from, depending on which version, some sort of terminal illness. So he puts her on ice so she can chill out. And he accidentally thingies himself as part of that experiment. And then, as we saw with Arkham Origins Cold Heart DLC, they screwed him over. They didn't want to help him find a cure for this terminal illness that was genetic or whatever it was. They just wanted him for his cryotechnology weapons and things like that. So it's like there's a switch that flipped, and he was just like, I hate you. So yeah, and it's I appreciate when mental health is done right, but because we have such a negative association with mental health, if we only ever see it as like a criminal backstory thing, you end up having this more demonization, which is why Gotham Knights was really good in that it you could go to Arkham. There are no weird Arkham tropes. There's no wheelchairs in the corridor. There's just a little note in one of the rooms that's like, it just looks like a Gothic manor with a couple of rooms with beds in. There's one room that has a very small electroshock box in that if you don't examine it, you'll think it's a radio. And then there's a letter by it that's like, we did some terrible stuff here. And it's like, that's an ownership thing. So if you're able to do it, you have to own it. Gotham Knights across the board was beautiful. The Bat fan was so lovely. But yet it managed to, Warner Brothers Montreal, managed to capture the atmosphere. Everything was beautiful. All the set pieces were great. There were some really fun areas. Yeah, you know. But I feel like Rocksteady are really good at this stuff. Yes. But I feel like Gotham Knights, which is Arkham Origins, is also made by the same studio that did Gotham Knights. I feel like sometimes they get the cinematic vibe a bit more. Maybe. I don't know. Just some of the opening cutscenes. Sometimes a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining it. I probably am. But yeah, I love Scarecrow. I love it when we're displaced from reality in a way that there is an excuse for it. It's not just, he's a little bit mad. Harley is also a weird one because there's a lot of male gaze with Harley. But also she's lesbian now. I'm not, well, she could be bi, she could be pan. I get, probably depends exactly on which Harley. But
shatter like glass.
Why have I done that? That was terrible. I was looking at the pendulum. I want to like Harley, but sometimes there's a lot of male gaze in there.
Oblivion.
And because we know she's our bisexual Jewish queen. Is she Jewish? Oh no, Quinzel, I suppose. Yeah. Because obviously the Joker thing is such a toxic relationship with potentially brainwashing. I do not know if that would. I can't in my head see that as being a healthy relationship or indeed a two-way relationship. I think the animated series obviously all of that down a little bit more. But there is still a power dynamic that is not healthy. Because it's Joker. The Harley Quinn series, yeah, I've heard good things about the Harley Quinn series. And she kind of does get over Joker in the animated show, yeah, there's stuff in there. I could do this. I got really far, and then I can't believe I failed at the last minute. Just absolute ineptitude. Yeah, I agree on the transformation front. Like, it's less about her partner and more about her and how she fits in the world and what she's done. Also, doesn't Raoul Coley play Scarecrow in that? Just speaking of the Harley Quinn show. Just gonna let him do his thing. Give myself lots of time.
Everything you see is under my control.
Has anyone seen the bat? Come on! Someone
Oh, I'm in the bell tower. The belfry. Wow. Bats in the belfry.
man wears a cape, jumps out of the shadows and sees the prison sun. Anyone? No? Good.
I'll pay for that. Unless this is abandoned, in which case I was not here and did not do that.
It's locked. I need to find another way down.
Oh, I'm glad I chose destruction and chaos before I actually needed to. Oh my god, Bruce. Good lord. Ah, perfect. We are going over here. Oh, I see it took out the electric thing I couldn't get through. Nice. A bell like that would not... I know. There's no way I could cut that with a batarang. A game of cat with a capital C and mouse. Okay, where's Selena? Hello, Selena. Who's the better villain, Spider-Man or Batman? I don't know. It's like asking me to choose between my two... Probably my two favourite superheroes, because I watched them a lot. I had both animated series on the go as a kid. Alright, fine.
Fry your ass.
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
I've been waiting for you, listening to Zaz make the good doctor scream while you played around in Scarecrow's world.
What do you mean it's out of view?
Learn anything about yourself?
Lazy.
Oh, tell me. What of a seat? Talk to me. I'm all ears.
Whee!
Actually, that reminds me. I could have sworn I heard Zaz cutting her ears off. Certainly sounded like it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's really difficult. Villains from DC and heroes from Marvel. I mean, that works. I think I ooh, toilets. I can't pick, really. Now, I don't think there'll be anything of note in the toilets, but you never know. It's a video game. There are toilets. Maybe there'll be some teeth. Oh, hang on. Is this the one I told to hide there? It was Catwoman's glasses that they had. Hello. Oh. What the fuck, dude? Hi, Zephyr. How you doing? I mean, I assume they wouldn't be able to keep Selena in. But you never know. He was just having a toilet break. What's standing over a guard? Whee! Right, here we go. Oh, I don't. Yep, no, hello, Voldo. Look at that. Do you see what I mean?
Help me! Please, somebody help me!
Come any closer, And I'll paint the room crimson with her blood. I know they're still out there. Won't be long and you'll hear her final song.
Sass, what are you talking about? Just kill her. She's useless to me now.
But if I kill her, the bat will get me.
Kill her.
You're not scared of a little bat, are you, Slicey?
What?
Stay back, Batman. I mean it.
There's nothing to target, is there? Hello?
You don't want claws on your hands.
Oh, I guess we do. Oh, no, hang on.
I can see.
There we go. Oh, are you serious? Are you freaking serious?
Evil, evil, evil monster!
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I saw Bane.
I know. Joker threatened me. I wanted to stop the experiment. I tried to give him his money back.
Joker doesn't take no for
Yeah.
an answer.
Who is the monsters here?
Army, a horrible twisted force to
Doctors
destroy
or criminals?
Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but
So now he has Venom and your formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know? You think anything he says makes sense? I think he's insane. Oh my God!
Get out of the way!
Oh no, not more gas.
Poor Dr. Young. Still, you know how Mr. J hates a squealer. Talking about squealers.
She's implying he's a pig. Hi, Harley.
That old loony actually thinks he runs this place. Talk about crazy. Well, bad places to go. Get it, boys. If he gets up, knock him down, but not too rough. Mr. J needs him at the party.
Jesus Christ, Bruce. Right, you didn't need to electroshock that man in the penis. What's the actual
Oracle, Dr. Young is dead. Have you figured out a way past these security gates? Before she died, she told me there's a production plant hidden somewhere in the gardens.
The Wayne Tech security protocols seem to be hack-proof. Lucius did a good job. It's a two-part biometric sequence, apparently generated by the Warden, using a code sequencer.
And destroyed by Joker in the safe explosion.
Code sequencer.
Harley Quinn has the Warden, and he's the only chance we have to get past these gates.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks. His cape, yeah, is getting progressively ruined. Yeah, there's a couple of holes in it now.
A map will always help those who are stuck.
Oh, unless you can't read the map, which is my main issue in life. Durability is increased without additional weight whilst retaining full movement and flexibility. Ooh, Batarang power, no. Twin Batarang, no. No. Remote control Batarang, no. Sonic Batarang, no. Multiple frequency, no. Also proximity detonation, no. No, none of this shit. I'm going with this. I need to shout some more. Right. Oh, God. Please. Oh, yeah, I was going to take a photo of this. See if this was required. Yes.
What do you call someone who has failed to solve 3/4 of my riddles? A Batman?
That's not a riddle. That's just a little salty boy. As again, Riddler, imagine if you made escape rooms. You would make a killing. Yeah, welcome to short skirts. There's a lot of very heavy male gaze stuff. I mean, also, hey, it works for the ladies as well. But it doesn't come from a place of being inclusive for the lesbians. It is entirely a male gaze thing. Like, if you want another case in point, look at all the women. Look at all how a lot of the female superheroes are drawn. There's a lot of, like, literally impossible poses. And then also, this was probably the era of the movie poster. Do you remember when you had the women who were like this and they're looking back? Just in Scarlet Widow, Hunger Games. So yeah, wait until we get to the city where where women are made of plastic. Oh god. So yeah. Also, the problem with this one as well is because of the age, the faces do look really plasticky. So like Harley's face, she's got face paint on because she is supposed to be a Harlequin, right? But it makes it look like it's a completely pristine, emotionless mask. Ass out, titties out, no armor for the womans, indeed. But it's alright though, because you can see their legs. Right, what am I doing? Other than chasing him. This way, yes? Yes. Some of the hair does look a bit plastic looking. Harley's pigtails look a bit plasticky, but that's just how it is. Unless you're gonna rebuild it from the ground up, there are some things that are just not gonna reboot as much as you want. Not reboot, clean up. Oh god. There we are. Oh yes, the bell.
Stop yakking, you ruin everything. Jeez, calm down. Tell him to shut it, now. You heard that, right? Yeah, you know where to find me later. Idiot.
Hello. Ooh, that was a bad idea. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all under control. This is definitely slower. I don't remember that animation of Bruce's. Maybe it's just because this is such a long distance. In comparison to City and Night. Maybe they cleaned it up a bit. Don't you dare. Come on. I can't do anything. I have to wait. Holy shit, Bruce. You left it so late there. You need to choke your boys out faster, please. Thank you. Just wait a minute for him to work out what he's doing. Oh, they're not friends. They don't care. They have no cares of the world. Other than if Joker will kill them because he's bored. Is this gonna heal? Shall I just go into this room and see if it...
Let me go, you crazy bitch.
Oh yeah, also there's a lot of that.
Chappie used a bad word. Mama spank.
Lot of bitch. Like it's the only derogatory word they can think of for women.
Join the party or what?
You bitch. We've heard bitch used in the last 10 minutes twice. And used for both of the women that we've seen. Mel Gibson, the way she speaks. Thing is, it is one of the OG Harley actresses, and she's fantastic. But yeah, things like Mama Spank, you're a bit like, who's this being written for? Mama Spank, the companion to Daddy Chill. Catwoman, yeah, Catwoman's called it a lot as well. Yeah, it's the go-to. It's the go-to insult, basically. Is there a woman who's slightly opinionated? Maybe she has brains. My God, we can't be having that. What a bitch. Am I going to heal anytime soon? There's the Botanical Gardens. Obtain the security keys from the Warden. You locate the Warden using his DNA trial. Right. Ooh. But first... Speaking of daddies, Pedro Pascal. That is a man who knows exactly what he's doing. Did I kill that mouse? Or has that been the...
All access to the mainland is denied. All Arkham staff should sit down and place their hands upon their heads.
Poor mouse. I don't know if that was me or if it's just a random dead mouse. Oh, the medical facility visitor center. You know this is going to be nice in here. Oh wait, it's abandoned. There is no visitors center. I mean, good grief.
Questioning the boss again? You've done nothing but whine. You got busted out.
Yeah, Joker sends his girlfriend down and tells us to guard the tunnel. We guard the tunnel. Joker tells us to kill the bat. We kill the bat.
Joker told me to kill my sister once.
Did you do it?
Hell yeah! Never liked her anyway.
Oh.
You're cold, man. Funny thing, he said the same to me. I told him I didn't even have a sister. He just kept telling me to do it. So I got in my car, ran over the first bitch I saw.
Third bitch?
Joker seemed happy.
Ha ha. He's a barrel of that.
They need a thesaurus.
He's a mystery, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong.
Chick.
He acts all
It's not an insult, but
crazy
chick
one
works.
minute, and then the next, he's all plans and jobs. Who knows what goes on in that head?
Not our problem.
Should we have a bitch count? We've missed quite a lot of them now, so I don't think we can. Just, firstly, we don't shame people for having what we consider to be a potentially lower intelligence than others. It's not very nice. Also, IQ is not a working thing to go with anyway. But also, it just, yeah, that's not really a good excuse for someone using the word bitch repeatedly. Although that probably is the mindset the developers were going for. Clearly the rehab program needs to be introduced. Well, there is no... Recidivism, they don't care. Reoffending, you're not leaving. All they do is research on them. It's like the most unethical place in the world. I don't think they have any programs, no. No, all they do is just let them sit in a yard with each other, compare notes, and get grumpy. Also, we do have a load of Blackgate prisoners because Blackgate burnt down or something. So there's actually two separate communities in here at this time, and that's what Joker's used, is he's using the Blackgate prisoners. Bruce should put some money into Gotham's healthcare. Imagine if he was just like, I'll pay for everyone's therapy. Free therapy for all the villains and myself and all the criminals or minions or whatever banner you are falling under. Any of the factions or the gangs. He wouldn't have any villains to beat, that is true. He wouldn't be able to get his kicks. His kicks off of vengeance. It's not justice. He walks a fine line. He could single-handedly fix the healthcare system. Actually, he does do a bit of philanthropy, which generally if rich people do philanthropy, especially if they own their own charities, tax write-offs are a thing. So, is Bruce the real villain? Well, it depends. Daddy certainly is in some of the stories. But he does, yeah, he can be helpful. I think it depends on what flavour of Bruce you're getting, though. Because some Bruces are too far gone down the vengeful train. Zaz is counting on you finding his work. Can I just not? Yeah, Bruce is like, I must take my issues out on potentially people who are unwell. What are you doing over there? Also, why is there a... Oh no, that's not actually technically, that's on the little island between them. I was like, why is there a lighthouse? Also, this is not the botanical centre. I've gone the wrong way entirely. Oh no, I haven't, because I'm located... Hang on, DNA trail. Alfred should have put this boy in therapy. Yes. Alfred, we need to have a chat. You did a fantastic job raising this kid, but therapy should have happened. It's too late. It's too late when he's like, sure, it's Christmas Eve, sir. It's too late. He's built the Batcave. He's got a suit, Alfred. You should have stepped in before that. Come here. Come in. Hello. Yes. Parental lock on the back computer. Yeah, exactly. Like, all of that kind of stuff. Good night, Joey. Have a good sleep. Are they... Hang on. There's some dudes. Where are they? They're up there. Maybe this is him. Even if it's not, they're kicking somebody on the floor. So we may as well go. Hello.
You okay, buddy? What hit me?
I like how that guy shouted as he ran. It really gave the vibe that he knew that it was a fruitless endeavour, and he was fucked either way. Oh, good night for the guard. That's fair. We're just so used to people, because obviously we've got different time zones. I just automatically be like, good night. Oh, hello. You're welcome. This is not where Quincy Sharp is. That's fine. That's fine, but I have saved somebody. And I am back to full health. And I've dealt with that sniper. That was the other reason we had to do that, because otherwise, it's like, how are you gonna... I could get round here, but it'd be a bit... It'd be right... Yeah, he'd be standing, like, there. He'd see me. Oh, he's... Oh, are you serious? Are we going... Am I going to go back round to where I was? I just have to do it via the actual... That's hilarious. Has it been too Asylum for me? I mean... Mostly it's just an old Gothic building that's a bit derelict and a bit grim. Like, there's a couple of bits... Like, it's much more prison than it is anything else. Just every now and then, though, there's a bit of, like, it doesn't personally affect me that much, because I frickin' love love psychological horror and stuff like that. So obviously, as a result of that, I'm overexposed to this kind of stuff. But it's more for folks in chat who, you know, like Scarecrow self-diagnosing as having OCD with psychosis. It's like we do potentially have folks here with who do experience psychosis, etc. It's like it's a bit demeaning. That's all.
Evaluation 1. Patient name is Victor Zaz. Diagnosed
Oh God.
clinically insane after the murder.
Nope. After the murder, at least 20 women. Thank you, no thank you. Arkham's a bit... Yeah, there's a bit of Alcatraz in there. Bit of Alcatraz, and then also the 1920s sanatoriums that the US absolutely loved. What was Arkham before? It was an asylum. It was a manor, but Mr. Arkham, or whatever it was called, experimented on people, did he not? He certainly founded this place, so yeah. It's not exactly bit. Why? Why? What was the point of that? It's not exactly built from a place of like wanting to save people or help them be better, help them adjust in society, provide resources. It's definitely more of a, ooh, what makes you tick? Let's find out. It's not quite American Horror Story Asylum, but there are notes that are similar. In places. There's just remains everywhere of either shotgun shells or teeth, like as in the false teeth that I've hit. Oh my god, there's more. So many goddamn teeth. You must be the only one in the world buying them. In here? Yes. Hello? 2 people, 1 voice, no gun. Hold on. Alright, music, calm down. No, I think it's probably upstairs. Amadeus Arkham plans to build the greatest asylum the world's ever known in 1852. Amadeus named the Elizabeth Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane after his mother, oh good grief, whom he euthanized as treatment for her dementia. Lovely. And it's in the family's historic mansion. So whether or not you agree with euthanasia, it's certainly not a treatment for dementia. But yeah, the criminally insane. The clue's in the name there. Like this is the bit when we're talking about mental health depictions. This is the bit. This kind of stuff. Yes, again, insensitive depictions of mental health. We've definitely had people being called loonies, not referring to the weird fishing birds that like cormorants. I think that's what they are. Is it Australia has them? But yeah, they also, unfortunately, they will use catch-all terms like crazies to describe these enemies. Or maniacs. Yeah, there you go. This is also why some folks are like, oh, I'd love to have Criminal Origins 1 and 2 remade. It's like, well, nope. Nope, because same issues. If you do it, you're going to have to, like, really heavily change stuff. Right. Also, they're very loud, aren't they? Can we turn them down in some way? Because that's part of it. Like, they are audibly distressing as well, and we're not here for that. Subtitles are on, but they're subtitles for ants. I can't read them either. How do I leave? This one? No, this is how I came in, right? Oh no. Actually, no, it's not. Okay. Yeah, it's again, it's demonization of mental health. That's the issue with this. Because imagine if your only interaction with someone who did have some form of mental health problem was this game. You'd be freaking terrified. And it's not fair because it is so fictionalized. Also, if you're someone who is suffering from mental health, whatever it is, it also makes you scared of looking for treatment because and also it just historically anyway, governments and that have been terrible with mental health. I do like Kiss from a Rose. Is that Batman Forever or Batman and Robin? Again, it just if it's Batman and Robin, that is the perfect film.
Stop, Batman, please.
Oh, hello.
You've got to help my babies.
Oh my god.
I'm really not interested in a bunch of flowers, Ivy.
I see what you mean now.
Pain, crying for help.
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Poor children.
Why?
I'll save you.
So they managed to get her a top, but they haven't actually got her pants. The pants are flowers that she's grown there. I also like how there's no plant growth anywhere on her legs or anywhere here. It's purely to accent the leotard they've given her. I do like her though, but yeah, there's not enough clothing here. I love the hair. I love this part. I'm also liking the plants. Like the design. It's just the woman surely is cold.
My poor babies.
Yeah, I'm both I guess lucky and also unfortunate enough to have an experience. Not me directly visiting people in overnight care. Not this, but someone who was sectioned. So that means they have to go into a mental health ward and be monitored. And there's no real care and attention given to why you might be in there. You can have someone who's having a really bad break with like drugs, or is having a really manic phase of whatever it is that's really loud and really upsetting, and they could put someone in who's just who is really quiet, really inside themselves, like, you know, is having the opposite kind of reaction, and it can be really upsetting. Yeah, it's horrible. Why does her crying sound like that? What the say? My baby.
I won't let them hurt you.
But yeah, it's just that stuff is horrible, and it's not good. And times are changing, but not quickly enough, I think.
Help!
Hello? Quincy? Quincy? Is that you? Oh yes, Quincy's in here. This is definitely not a trap. Hello.
Harley! Ah! You have to help me.
Ivy? Gee, you look like crap. Maybe I can sneak you some shampoo.
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah? Well, I really don't have time for this.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
I don't know, Ray.
Her eyebrows don't move at all.
Today's party list. Oh, well.
Please.
What the heck? I'll cut your break.
That feels so much better.
I could watch those two all day. What a riot! And speaking of riots, here's a bit of civil unrest I cooked up just for you.
Oh, good. There's the straitjackets. And head things. Kaylee is pretty good. I don't think this is Kaylee though, is it? Playing Harley? I think it's the OG Harley. And then it's Kaylee next.
Without the terminal in my office, it's useless.
Maybe?
Your terminal has been destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
What? Oh, yes, of course. It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere. We're trapped in here.
Nah, mate. I'm amazing. I can do this. Yeah, Arlene Sorkin, Tara Strong. Oh, we're not talking about Ivy. We're talking about Harley then. But yes, I think it's OG for a lot of these, and then the next one it's not. And it's like that's the thing is like you can. Some of the writing for Harley isn't great. The voice acting is fantastic. Ivy, she's understood the brief. She's doing what she's been told to do. For those who watch the animated Harley series, there's a Harley Ivy Valentine special coming out. Oh, that's nice.
There's always a way out. Always.
Oh no, what's this? Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, this game came out in 2009, yeah, exactly, so it's like, whoa.
You stay here. Lock this gate when I leave.
Oh, good idea. Can't have someone of my stature falling back into their hands now, can we?
Oh, I wish you would. Oh. Hello.
Another one of the easy ones. Don't feel too proud, Batman.
Oh, it's Clayface. Oh, mate, hello. That's why there's all this smearage. Hi, Clayface. That's also why he hasn't got a skeleton. Attention to detail. I'm a bit concerned about why that mannequin's arm is on your bed, though. Or maybe, actually, maybe he has the mannequin. Well, no, I'm leaving. I'm not going to think about it too hard. Oh. No, this is just a little bit of a... Okay, fine. Where am I going? I'm going out this way, right? Or am I going up here first? Because I've now got the... Oh, God. The crypto sequencer. Hello. Where's your other hand? / arm. What's going on here? Are you alright? Oh. Oh no. Oh no, it is strapped to his chest. It's more the neck and the eyes. Oh, it's a reference to a fan who won something and got put in the game. Right. Okay. Necks in this are a bit fun sometimes. Bruce has got a weird neck in some angles as well. Like it's a little bit too long. Yeah, that's the kind of thing we don't really need. As a representation. Destroy the Titan production facility in the Botanical Gardens. So I need to go to... I am in here, I think? Or I might... No, I'm in the penitentiary. I can't read a map. This is why a map is useless to me, Riddler. You're like, oh, you've got a map for all the secrets. No, mate. Alright, we're going over there. However, I would suggest we just get out of the building... and then we pick it up next time, because all the cell doors are open. Which does mean the laughing has kind of stopped, which is nice.
the Lord! I thought you'd have found that one hours ago.
You'd be a bit offended, Nihilus. Well, that's the thing. 2009, very different time. Someone was like, I'm a really big fan of Batman. And that was probably all the thought process. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't. If I was offered options, I'd be like, can I not? Can I be... I'll be a guard. Like, I'll be maybe an unconscious guard. Sure. But no thank you. Oh, hello. Oh my god. See what I mean about Voldo? Soul Calibur Voldo. Now jump scared coming out of nowhere. Not having that. Playing Resident Evil at the moment. You ain't got shit on that random little dude. 2 people, 1 voice, no gun. Right, this I assume is up in the other bit. Oh, hello.
Surprise! You know, Bats, I always thought there was a spark between us.
Oh yeah, the thong straps as well. Yes, I really want to see her pants.
There is. I know, you're shocked. Come and get me, Bats. I double dare ya.
Oh, 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 ow, 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 ow. Ow. Do you mind? Where does a psychiatric doctor find the time to, there we go.
You guys are
Oh my god, hello.
There are guns everywhere.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Hey, B-Man, go easy on the... Whoopsie. Betsy has a boo-boo. Ooh, you okay down there?
Oh, hello. Come here. For God's sake. Bruce, stop getting stuck on things. There we go.
Ow, that looks like it hurt.
Oh, hello. Oh yes, absolutely not. Come here. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Bruce, please, stop trying to help me by turning the camera. Holy shit, my dude. This area that he's near, he is not enjoying it. He keeps getting, like, stuck.
That's not fair, Bad Brain.
Oh.
Was that as easy as it looked? Huh. Well, it won't be so easy trying to catch me. Mwah!
Yeah, she's like an athlete or something in high school or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the sort of vibe. Oh, excuse me. I hear a cat. Oh, hello. You just woken up. I'll be finishing in a second. Dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. She's been asleep under the bed and she's just woken up. Harley never was too bright. I mean, she did manage to get a PhD and a doctorate to perform psychiatry, so she must be smart in some way. Oh my god, she's still going. Luckily, Cliff's off his work call. Who's this? Nope. We won't be doing Victor's interviews, just for everyone's peace of mind. I don't know. Oh, good God. There it is.
Patient pacification system deactivated.
Patient pacification system, an electrical flaw. Girl. She's super intelligent, but she's flawed, yeah. But Joker exploited vulnerability. I would say, having heard her in this, we've heard some of the interviews she's had with him. She should not have been. This is apparently her first care job, right? So like her graduate role, basically. She shouldn't be in here at all. And then based on the interviews, she definitely shouldn't be in here. First ever patient was Joker. Who does that? Like, really? And I think in her her interview, yeah, no, I am just leaving. I think her job interview, we've also heard that as well. And she's like, I just want to know what makes them tick, or something. It's like, okay, but maybe we start small. Maybe we get you like a nice day center. Yeah, she wanted to prove that she could fix him as well. Yeah. It's like, oh, mate, what have you done? Whoops. Where's the hacky thing? Ah. So yeah, it just the whole concept is so badly flawed. It's like, oh my God, this establishment shouldn't exist. The only reason it exists is so that Quincy can run for mayor. Arkham took anybody. Like as we've seen, they've got no standards. They probably have a very high turnover rate of people, just based on like ethics and morals. You know, there'll be people who come in and are like, no, absolutely not. Oh no, this is pain. I can't actually get off that. There we go. Is that? Yeah, mate, we can't reach that. So much for finishing before 4 and then having a break. Never mind. Tis okay. We've got plenty of time. Ooh, is it Black Panther Wakanda Forever today on Disney Plus? Good. I was waiting. I need to... I want to see. There's some... iconic acting. There it is.
No, there's no way. You can't find them all. It's impossible.
Impossible. Right. Oh, hang on. Thing is, yeah, they all come from like the unfortunately the European care system as well, which wasn't great in the first place. Methods don't legitimately work. Generally. There's some intentions sometimes, but it entirely depends on who you talk to. The asylums themselves and the actual buildings of them were not... They were built with the best intentions, but their methods did not work. Such as the layouts with the long corridors and things like that. Yeah. Because also don't forget that early psychiatry has a very heavy link with eugenics. So IQ tests, personality tests, all of that stuff. Often very heavily modelled on specifically white people, mostly dudes. And also, again, linked with eugenics to some extent. That's why we also don't say Asperger's anymore, because that is derived from someone who was a very big fan of all of that. So yes and no. Obviously, wanting to cure someone is a great intention, but shoving them in an ice bath for hours on end because you think it will do it, not great. basically. There's OSHA violations everywhere. Yeah, I'll take critical combo strikes. But I was kind of lucky in that my psych professor, oh for goodness sake, psych professor was an ex-prison psychiatrist. So there's a couple of bits where I've somehow been privy to a bit more information. Yeah, the NHS and this is the NHS on paper, fantastic staff. Oh god, hello, fantastic. But there are some who do let the side down by not updating their brains or their awareness. There's also like high functioning and low functioning is generally being retired for autism. It's just because obviously we've changed and we've changed our understanding. It's much more of a spectrum thing now. So having high and low functioning is a bit of a thing. Some people still identify with that, and that's fine. But it kind of suggests there's only two states of being, basically. When we know that it's all very it's very different. It's individual people and how they go and how they function. Prometheus, Arkham's Guard, what? How they function? Like what? What is your function? Scale of needs. Yeah. Not Maslow's though, because food is not high enough up that list. But yeah, there's different needs that different people need. It's all about support. Yeah. Masking, yeah, instead of high functioning.
Look who's finally turned up, the Dark Knight himself.
Same in ADHD.
How's it hanging, Babs? Got a little problemo for you. See those two guards over there? I know. Shut. How you gonna? No fair. That's cheating, Babs. Time to turn up the pressure. 2 minutes and count.
Oh, I've got a timer this time. Thanks.
Quick.
Do I do this one again? No.
Power comes back on.
Go on. Oh, God's sake. There you go.
One down. One to go. One to go.
Yeah, like,
Cutting it thin, Babs. The power's coming back on.
Shh. It's not yet.
2.
Oh, shit, really?
1. Ow! Gotta stop doing that to yourself.
I'm dead. That's amazing. Didn't I just cut that guy down and he respawned?
Loser, loser, loser.
Also, yeah, the thong. Do you also want to be uncomfortable and risk a yeast infection? I know. Also, why is it being shown like that high? That's got to be right up her ass. That is not going to be comfortable if she's doing acrobatics. There's 2. Yeah. No, I know. I thought that it showed. Right, hang on.
Look who's finally turned up, the Dark Knight himself. How's it hanging,
Enter a
Babs?
bug. What? Enter a bug if it's annoying. You can't skip this. What?
Problemo
The
for
fuck was
ya.
that?
See those two guards over there? I know. No fair. That's cheating, Babs. Time to turn up the pressure.
There you go.
One down. One to go. A girl could have hours of fun with a toy like that.
That man will get you down.
Come on. Holy shit. Come on. There you go. Done.
Time for me to go, Babs. I'll miss you. Not.
Bye.
Oh, and now you have only 30 seconds to get out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
She's locked us in with a bomb.
Oh, it's fine. You're just being dramatic. Come on, lads. I got this.
Quick, get out.
Go.
Move it. Get out of here now.
Oh, I thought we were both gonna die in there.
You're safe now.
You going after that crazy witch?
Witch?
I saw her heading out of the door as we got out of the room.
Got a new
She
insult.
won't get away.
Witch.
I'll stop her and then her boyfriend.
Good. Listen, I'll go try and get the ventilation system working. If you find her, don't go easy on her.
Or someone typoed bitch. Witch and bitch. That's it. That's all the insults for women in this game. Witch and bitch. No wench.
You see him back there?
Right, at least they've not gotten out the old
No
slut.
idea. He saved our lives.
One.
That's all I need to know.
But that's it. Isn't it? I'm trying to think what else. I'm trying to think of other slightly ridiculous things that they use in games. Bitch being the main one. I can't get over that. Like, I spotted it and then we had like a million frickin' bitches. You're not a fan of wench, are you not? See, I have an association with pirate wench.
Patient's name is
No,
Victor
no, stop giving me those ones. We won't be listening to Zaz because he is too much. Not sure why. It's bar, you know, the bar, tavern wench, piratey wench, like Radis and I call each other wench. It depends on the context. I wouldn't like kick the door down and shout "Oi, you wench" at someone that I didn't know. I also, however, if someone did it to me, I would find it hilarious. I wouldn't sub it. No, I wouldn't sub it for bitch. I'm trying to think of other things. Is it like hag? Hag is very much like hag is like witch, like an ugly old woman. Generally, that's a hag, right? Wench is a little bit more of a like a barmaid, or maybe a early sex worker. You might use wench, I think. But generally, it's one of those things where it's like pirate wench, bar wench. It comes in with that sort of era of stuff. It's not quite calling her a whore, but it is close. Yes. Tavern lady equals wench. Saucy lady. But it's not been quite as aggressively co-opted by, you know, the naughty boys of the internet. So we use it. Most of the time, seamstress was the polite word. Yes, there's a couple of things like that. That's the thing. There's words that are used as cover anyway. Oh, you little. Right. I would like to leave. I would need to have a wee. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Will you stop? I really don't want to have to keep doing this. I just find it hilarious that we're like, we can't use bitch again. It's been too many times. We're gonna have to use something else.
Let me give you a little help.
No. Oh my god, don't you dare.
Getting warmer.
Oh my god. Harley, I just want to leave. Please. Please, Harley. Where is the magical button? Oh, hang on. I've done this one, haven't I? But that's locked. Oh, I don't want to go that way. Hang on.
You're right on target, fat brain.
Here?
That's right, baby. Getting closer.
What the fuck was that? There's tart as well. Oh yes, that's very old. I don't think I've ever heard someone called someone a tart for years. It just makes me think of jam. Something's a little bit tart. It's a little bit sour. Like a sherbet. Sherbet. Ah, hello. What are you doing up there? Calm down. How am I getting up there? This is ridiculous. Oh god, strumpet, yes. Like, no one calls anyone a strumpet now because it's very old school. It's such a good sound because it's like crumpet. Hello, Yop ladies. I have no idea, my dude. I don't even know who you are, if I'm quite honest. If you've been blocked, it's probably something to do with a recent wizarding game. But generally, don't come into chat of people and ask them why you've been blocked. Like, don't do that. Oh God, it's here, you little. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get away from the repeat screaming. Oh, he was there. There we go. No more screaming. Non-lethal behaviour. Terrible, Bruce. No. Problem with tart is making cakes. There may be something there. There may be a link back in the old days because strumpet is quite like crumpet. So was there some sort of, well, I mean, objectification of women was legit, but maybe there was some food thing as well. Cockney rhyming slam. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Oh, yes, that may be it. Yes, well, that sounds like it is then. We're not supporting that franchise or that person. And we don't welcome transphobes in the chat. So goodbye to you. Please don't come back. Thank you. Until you learn to respect Jewish folk, trans folk, and so forth.
Here he comes, Mr. J!
Excellent. I'll leave it to you then, my dear.
Get him!
Also, so I'm looking at the room. Also, you're probably blocked by other people. Don't go and ask them either. Ridiculous. Come on then. Think about it. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Run. Bruce! Are you serious? My dude. Are we just supposed to... Oh, no. It's fine. I'll just tank it. Today we lose Mark Hamill will be a dark day. I hate to break it to you. He's been liking J.K. Rowling tweets. He's done it more than once. He says he doesn't mean to. But he still hasn't blocked her. Still keeps liking them. Then says I don't know enough about the situation. My dude. Don't do it. The problem is it's not explicit. He could genuinely have done it as a mistake. Except he doesn't make any attempt to learn from it. You could just easily block her and then she's not on your timeline ever, Mark. But hey. Ooh. So yeah, unfortunately, and a lot of people are going, oh, he's old, he's got no excuse. Sorry, no, he's old, he just doesn't know any better. Unacceptable. Philip Pullman's managed to not be a dickhead about it. Yeah, the first one, genuine mistake. The second time, like, why are you not taking the measures to keep her off your timeline? So yeah, just not saying straight up that he is a transphobe. He has expressed support for trans folks elsewhere, but he's not making the attempt to actually learn the situation. Oh god, that guy is definitely dead. Come on. Come on. Oh god. Oh gosh, hello? Oh bugger, I just cancelled my own thing. I mean, to be fair, I thought he'd retired from doing Joker anyway. He keeps saying that, so, you know. Oh, come on, Bruce. This is a terrible angle. There we go. Yeah, this is what makes me worry, Titus, as well, is like I'm great. It's great that he's like supporting queer rights, but that has to come with a T. That's not a negotiation. And also, saying you're not on Twitter, not an excuse for not being aware of the transphobia that is going on in the UK. And also, because don't say gay stuff in America. Like, you need to know about the shit.
Done it again! I don't believe it! I'm on my way now.
Oops, change.
Like, there's a responsibility on you as a person
Tried my best!
to be aware.
Sorry, but there is no prize for second place. I'm afraid you're off the party list. Better luck next time.
No!
Unless, of course, you're from that demographic and you're fed up of it, in which case, fair play.
Die, you big ugly bat!
You lost all your momentum then. What were you doing?
Hey, hands off the merchandise! That's my party list!
Quiet.
Why was it?
Why the smiles next to certain names?
You're the detective, you tell me!
You're right, yeah, she is a little bit infantilized, isn't she? It's very schoolgirl.
Get in.
You won't find Mr. J. He's in the secret lab in the gardens and... oh, crap!
Yep, I know.
Damn. Well, he'll get me out. You'll see. Yeah. You'll see.
I mean, yeah, she hasn't got any pockets. That's true. I just...
Oracle, I'm done. Harley is subdued, and I have her print scanned.
So you can find the secret lab in the garden.
Yeah, she can fit through
Yes.
those bars.
Harley's been everywhere on the island, so I'm calibrating the scanner to only show prints that have traces of chlorophyll.
Okay, listen. Be careful. I rerouted a Wayne Tech satellite to show thermal scans of the island. The gardens are showing up hot. Something bad is happening there.
Yeah. You don't want to subject yourself to the full brunt of Twitter. That is fair, but it's not on Twitter specifically. The governments are doing it. Like, that stuff, please be aware of. Yes, Twitter's an absolute nightmare. But it's in the real world. There are things happening that just aren't chill. Harley just needs a hug, a blanket, and maybe like a hot chocolate. I don't know.
You do know how to read a map, don't you, detective?
Absolutely not. Whoops.
Victor has been in isolation since the attack on the...
No.
As I wait for him to be brought up to me,
Oh my god, would you let me get to it? Quick.
I am increasingly worried he cannot be cured. He has...
Stop. There we go. Obviously, yeah, and bring Ivy along. Oh my god, what's this? I don't know. I quite literally would like to just leave. I'm trying to like find somewhere. Maybe I should just leave it here and pick it up next time. I'm trying to find somewhere to save it so that we can pick it up next time, because I'm conscious that we are now very late for the game change. Find the right power box. Oh, I can't be bothered. 1, 2, 3, maybe. Oh. Hang on, what? Ah. Mab, I know, I'm trying to stop the game. I've had all kinds of bother. I basically had several mini-boss fights. I just want to leave the institution that I am in. That is not the one I wanted. Is it? Oh no, this isn't even an exit. It's just a freaking question mark. I feel the urge for violence in me rising. Is it? No, it's King of the Castle. Next. That's the other issue. Is it's a party game with chat, so I'm very conscious that I should not be here. We still need to have a break and have a wee and all the other things. I don't want any of these. Oh, no. Effective range of equip. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, range amplifier. Yes, I do need that. Harley. Oh. Do 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 boop.
They brought the animal before me, shameless and barking like a mad dog. For what felt like days, I endured his boasts. He took pleasure recounting his actions, cataloguing his depraved crimes. What should have been revenge turned
to pity. Yeah, I'm sure you meant well, dude. But the reality of the situation is that you were not equipped to run any of this psychiatric care unit. Is this please be the exit? What? Oh my god, I hate this so much. I've just gone round in circles like twice. It's not in here, is it? It should auto save in new areas. Oh, there she is. Oh yeah, I put you in there, didn't I? Oh, hang on, is it this one? Or does this take me around the other way? Ah. No. What is this map? I'll just leave it here. I'll just leave it here. Because I genuinely don't know where the save is. It will have saved after beating Harley. The maps are not great. Like, that is 2D, 3D. Like, it looks like it's all one spot, but it clearly isn't. It's fine. I will deal with it. I've also got 77 riddles, which is not bad, considering I'm not actively looking for them. So I'll take a 30%. Next week, we, I think, have space for this. I'm not here for 2 out of the 5 days I normally stream. But I think we have enough space for this because Dead Space is broken. So there's free. I'll check. I'll check in the calendar. Not 100% sure. Otherwise, it'll be back the week